Oh, so we're live. All right. This is a new. My name is François Letarte for JGRD30, and this is a new game for the RPGS experiment. So let's talk about RPGS. This is that book, which is something free you can find on the net. I think I've put the link below. This is a big setting that was written by many people. And today we will play into one of those settings called the Samakian Kingdom. And I will talk a little about it in a couple of minutes. And we'll try to do that with a game system called Heroes Against Darkness, which is written by the same guy who created Hero Kids. But the game is very different. So, yeah. So, I have a table here of 3 players. So I'll name you, and you can present yourself. Maybe plug your channel if you want. So let's begin with Dave. So Dave from Moonblade Gaming.
Thanks for inviting me. I've watched several of your videos and look forward to playing with you guys, getting to know you better. Yeah, I'm Dave with Moonblade Gaming, and tonight I will be playing Johannes Pella. He is he's a mysterious individual, but he knows where to place a knife well. So I think it'll be fun to delve into this world with these fine gentlemen.
Right, Ivan.
Oh yes. Hey kids, this is Ivan. How you doing? Well, let's see. Today I am Shoshana.
You're not Philippe Moreau?
No, I am not. There will be no French accent. There will be no horrible French accent today.
Okay.
Today I'm Shoshana. She is a mage. I believe it's a warlock class. I can't remember, but I guess she would be a witch. And that actually kind of fits because she is condescending and demeaning and a lovely individual. She's originally from the floating city of Echelon in Kokra, and a member of the Menora Combatis, if I had that right. But she is now working. She's not a witch. Of course, she's a witch. She floats. But now she is working. She is working in the Viungi trade, for lack of a better word, or at least helping the Viungi consortium. But
right.
she's a nice girl.
That's what we'll discover in this game. And finally, Jeremiah.
Hi, I'm Jeremiah McCoy. I do have a YouTube channel that needs to be updated more often called The Basics of the Game. And I'm playing our Tartaran hunter. He's named Babatus Drakebane. And he really just wants to avoid dying because dying is really not good. But you know, he's really good at shooting things from a long way off. That's his plan. Just shoot things from a long way off. And these guys needed his help, and they didn't try and kill him the last time he worked with them. So he thinks that means they can be friends.
Right. Excellent. Well, while talking about working, what you guys are doing in general these times around. You are working for the VUG Consortium. What is the VUG Consortium? This is, this is an organization that makes delivery of a drug called VUG. The drug is something that is harvested on the island of the Samakian Kingdom. Well, the Samakian Kingdom is a very strange island south of Kokra, which is inhabited by a strange race of fishmen, which is believed to be there since a couple of centuries. We don't know much about them, and we know that they can't go back from where they came from. So, but they are here. This is they don't have an army, but their warriors are very fierce and very dangerous. But they do harvest that. And this is a great drug that the people who wants to pay will pay for it. So you have been engaged to make some delivery, to protect a convoy towards Kokra. You did that a couple of times, and yeah, your captain, by the way, is the captain White Mane. Yeah, that is the name we chosen. So you've been doing that a couple of times. It's quite, you are well paid for that. The only place on that island that resembles to something of the civilization you used to know is the Biashara Bay. Well, except for Bobby Natus, which has visited the surrounding areas of the bay by trying to get in touch with the nature of that island. Well, that's a place you've been hanging around for some times. Okay. Well, if the people want to know more about the Samakian Kingdom, the link is down there, I think. So you can read about what is there. To start with, what is the first scene you are in? Well, you did a good job a week ago. Okay, a good delivery. You did get to Kokra. You came back with Whitemane. It was a quite hard one. There have been a big storm, and the boat was shaking. You didn't have to really protect the boat against pirates or something like that, but okay, it was a hard one. You were supposed to be paid a lot. Problem is, it's been a week, and you didn't have received the money yet. The adventure starts on the only tavern on the Biashara Bay, which is only called the Tavern. Very sober place. No type of decoration or tone. It's just some kind of a wooden place with some fires all around to heat the place, and quiet people drinking all around. It's been a week. Usually, Musaji, which is the leader of the consortium, the NG consortium, is paying you. Well, he's giving the money to a messenger called Talim, a human. Talim, you haven't seen him in a week. So, you're waiting for your money.
So, I don't suppose you guys know where he went.
I have no idea, but you're buying the next round, right?
Sure. I get to pick the drink, right?
Just don't try to get me drunk again.
Oh, I wouldn't do that. I'm a nice guy, right? Besides, I didn't want to make you angry. So yeah, I'll pay for the next round. It can be a round of tea. Tea would be good. Probably good for the health.
We're gonna need the
Probably.
caffeine.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're the
high grip in
tracker.
mine, Bob.
I could track him, but this is a city. It's not like he's going to break a branch or leave footprints.
There is that.
But I could try. You want me to try?
I think that maybe all three of us should have some tea
Yeah.
and
I
then
like tea.
go look for Talon,
It's good
because
for your health. Keeps you calm.
we're going on a week, and last time was 4 days, if I recall.
Something like that. Yeah, it's a bit long. Yeah. I like getting paid.
Yeah.
I'm also a fan of not getting shot at, so that's good.
Bobanatus, you are a man that definitely takes care of his health.
Yeah.
If I could call you a man.
That's fine.
Close enough.
Yeah. It's much calmer here anyway.
Well, the soup's cold.
Oh yeah.
Shoshana, can't you heat this up?
What am I, your lackey?
Well, you did it on the boat, I thought.
I could heat it up. I just need to break up some of this furniture and I can turn it into a nice little campfire. They won't mind, will they?
While you're saying that, the dwarven servant is coming by you. You want to burn my furniture?
Not particularly, but You know, if it needs to happen.
Warm food, maybe? Is that too much to ask for?
Do you have still money to pay?
Yeah, he's paying.
Bobinatus, aren't you keeping up with this? Because
I feel like maybe that there's some advantage being taken, but that's okay. Do I have any coin? Doesn't say.
What your character sheet is saying, let's get a little out of game here.
Oh, okay, I see it.
I think you have some money. You have,
okay.
well, you have still 25 gold piece.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's not your character, but Shoshana has 25, so I guess you have some too.
So I give him a couple of gold for some hot meals. Does that work?
That's great. But if he's taking the money, he will bring you a fish stew, which is one of the 2 meals he's making into his house. So you're all eating the same thing. But he's looking at you. He's looking at the money. If it were by you, I think I would leave this place, this island.
You would leave this island?
Well, Musaji. If you haven't been paid for so long, maybe Musaji or someone in the consortium is having something against you for some reasons. Just saying, I saw so many of your types disappear in the past.
When you say your types, do you mean non-fish people, or do you mean like people who work for pay, or do you mean Tartarans? Because if it's Tartarans, then I'm all for leaving.
Employees of Musaji.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm some sort of an employee of him, but I own the tavern.
Speaking of disappearing, could you do that for a while and get us some hot food?
Yes, right away. And he kind of not hesitate on that one. You have some sort of a reputation of being some sort of a witch. Although magic is very current, well, they don't, witch are something to be wary about. Okay, yes. So it's very quiet. Some people looking at you in the corner of the tavern continue to drink. Some sailors.
Do we have any familiarity into Talon's hangouts?
Okay. You don't know him much. Okay, the most you have with the guy is when he pays you or when he brings you some message for the next mission. Musaji himself, maybe you have met him once or twice, but usually it's tell him. The guy doesn't seem to be... he seems to be some sort of a spoiled aristocrat and a very bored one. So maybe he has... You kind of go to secret place to have fun.
High-paid rich kids. All right. Maybe we need to start asking around.
I don't suppose you guys want to go live off the land, huh?
No, not really.
No.
Okay.
I'd like money.
Well, money is convenient. It pays people to get in between you and danger.
Although while you get your plates, the dwarven the dwarven servant is coming with their plates and gives you them and just go away.
So as the dwarven servant is about to depart, I kind of clap them on the shoulder and kind of move my hand up to gesture them forward.
What?
And I reach down and take his right hand and shake it and coin a gold piece into it, actually 5 gold pieces, and ask them, what do you know of Talon? And I'm saying quietly,
Talon.
where is he?
Well, Talon. Well, I what do I know? Not much. Okay, I just that I don't like him. But if you want to know more, if you go by the 5th harbor, is it the right name for? No, the thing where the boats is going by
The
Yeah,
pier?
a dock, harbor.
the dock. Yeah, the 5th dock. Okay, yeah, sorry, I know the name. I know the word. Okay, if
You're fine.
he's going by the 5th dock. Some strange visitors going by there. I know that because some of them come here to take a drink and say that they're going to meet with Talon on the 5th dock, little street in some sort of a basement. But you really want to know what's happening there?
No.
Yes.
Okay, he does.
What's you said their names were of these individuals you overheard? Maybe 1 or 2 of them?
I don't know that. You know, as long as they pay, I don't need their names.
I
But
might need change. As I reached it back to kind of lean on the table and then touch my, not threateningly, just sort of repositioning my weapons. Just, I might need change because we're on to a good start.
Maybe do a charisma check. Yeah, and you have to roll 10 or more.
Okay.
If you fail, well, he'll start to he will start to taunt you. Oh, you rolled. That's your.
That's my roll.
Okay, you made your roll on the screen. Okay, you rolled a 19.
Oh, do you want me
Right.
to announce them or put them in chat?
Oh, I'm okay. Well, you can announce it or write it. I will just take care of it. Okay. So he rolled it, and he's looking at you and says, well, some pretty the elves, for what elves are pretty for. 2 of them, Ella and what's the other name? Ella and Fidel.
Fidel?
Fidel.
Thiel?
Well, what? Fidel and Ella.
Fiel and Ella.
I heard their names. You know, they were talking to each other, and that's the last one. I think they came by 2 days ago, but that's the only. I think we should start to talk. You know, the walls here have ears.
Yes, they do. And I think that
We had ears on walls too. It was a little more creepy than what you're talking about.
You are
Yeah,
just a breath of fresh air,
Wow.
Bob, every time we hang out.
I'm glad I make you happy.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Oh,
it's kind of like forcefully learning of one's culture, the under dark portions of it, that is. Well, and I said, you've been very helpful, but I just want to make sure, and I kind of glance over, because I have to keep the witch happy, and I'm sorry, Shoshana, I know you don't like the witch terminology. Babanatus, of course, might have something to ask as well.
while you're saying that, the two sailors in the corner are screaming at the dwarf, "Hey, the dwarf, we need more drinks now!" And they're kind of hitting their cups on their table.
I think you should go to the guys that are hitting the cups on the table. They seem angry.
You're dismissed.
Have a nice day.
Well, I think we have our answer there, Johannes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
well, thanks for the food. As he picks it up and he just starts gulping the stew and kind of like quickly shoveling it in, and then finishes the drink. Are we ready?
Oh,
yeah, I don't have much of an appetite. I don't have much of an appetite at all. I'm gonna take a little sip of the horrible tea, and
I'm going to take some of the sherry with me.
Yes. All right.
Let's go shake this guy down.
I am actually drinking Amontillado.
Right. So tell me, what is your next move?
You seem to have a plan. My plan is to go out into the wilderness and live off the land for a few months and come back and see if business is better. But you seem to have better plans. How about you, Shoshana? Do you have a better plan?
I say we go shake down this Talon fellow, get our cash. I don't want to live off the land.
Okay.
I really find it quite distasteful. And even living aboard the Pegasus is barely acceptable.
That's fine.
You realize I'm in this for the money. It's not like I enjoy this place.
I'm enjoying the company.
Oh, God, you make me sick, Bob. Let's go.
Bob and Nadas, you are always so calm, even when talking about severed ears.
No one here is on fire and being impaled on giant spikes. So overall, it's a matter of perspective.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
There is a silver lining in every cloud, Bob. You're right. Shall we?
Sure.
Right.
I would like to just try to be conscious of our movement as we're walking, because being a rogue, I'm probably familiar with the fact of being followed or whatever.
And yes, this is a place where many people are being followed. Musaji is aware of everything in that city. He's the most well-informed person in the city. He knows about everything. So,
lovely.
Okay.
So are you heading for the fifth dock, or you want to go elsewhere? You can do whatever you want.
What do you guys think? I mean, maybe a circuitous route. It's probably not a big place, but make it look like we're not going directly there. But that also could tell if
Are you saying we should walk casual?
Yes. Just like your tone.
Okay.
Oh, as long as it doesn't take too long. And in the meantime, Shoshana's walking like with not looking for anything. She's walking with all the grace and stature that her 5'4" frame can muster, but as if she's 7 feet tall and owns the world.
As calm as Bob is, he is really scary looking. Like, he's got scars and stuff on his face and dark markings all over the place. He looks like he's kind of demonic. He's just super calm right now.
Oh, that's the picture I have.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Johannes mutters under his breath, "Note to self, do not give Shoshana tea. She becomes even extra taut."
Right. Maybe, well, you can, since, well, Dave, you can make for your character, Johannes, make a wisdom check. Just to see if you notice someone following, since you mentioned that you wanted to do that. So you can give.
So it's been a while since I've used this interface for rolling die rolls. Is it just roll, space, and D?
Oh, I don't really. I don't think there's something like that. We just roll straight dice and tell.
Okay, so we're just rolling the dice and then telling you what you put. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to be sure.
No problems.
I've done the roll 20 a few times, and it does kind of spoil you.
Yeah, no, I'm not a big fan of Roll20. It's a good interface, but yeah. No
So,
need for that.
question for you with the skills.
Okay.
Is it possible for me to use tracking in this instance because somebody would be tracking us if?
Yeah. Let's say you have a +2 for that,
Okay.
I will help him.
right? Well, yeah, you get his +2, so you have a +4. That's a game like that. You can pretty much fudge that this way.
I am looking straight ahead.
There are things that are happening.
Yes.
Of course, both of you, Johannes and Bob,
Yes.
you can. Well, there are people who are looking your way when you're walking, and if you notice them, well, they kind of look elsewhere or on the ground. But it's usual. Okay, it's not the first time you have that feeling in that place, especially since Bob looks very different. You're pretty much one of a kind in this place. But
Yeah.
You really should pull up that hood.
Okay. Pull up the hood.
but nothing more unusual, though it can mean anything. All the while, Shoshana, well, you're by the fourth dock. There's a group of Samakian fish people. Sometimes they are in the city. And they are surrounding, well, two half-elves. Two ladies half-elves. Which look like quite panicked. There are 6 of them.
Well, that doesn't look nice.
They're just surrounding them with their big fish eyes, saying nothing, just holding their spear. And they kind of, the 2 ladies are talking to them and say, well, let us go. We haven't did, what did we do? We did nothing. And they're quite panicked. Which
I shout out, Ella, is that you?
And one of the 2 half elf, which one that has brown skin, okay, looks at you with her big yellow eyes and say, well, it's me. And
looks like you've seen better days.
Yeah, I'm walking up and going, hi.
We're not used to the place here. I don't know who you are, but what do we say to them?
Please don't kill me.
We already, the other one, Phil is saying, we already said that.
That's a good place to start.
And they kind of pressing on them when you're near. They just don't look at you. They're kind of back. Their back is on you.
It is kind of difficult because their eyes are on the side of their heads.
Yeah, you can see their big fish eyes. Their how do we? What is the name of that? The
dorsal fin.
Yeah, well, no, they where the air is entering. You know.
Oh, the gills. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that you can see that moving, but.
So, I would recommend that you do not, at any circumstances, share vinegar with them. They don't like that.
But we have someone important to see.
Is it me?
No. Of course not. But
okay. I guess we can leave you be then. Are you sure it's not me?
And they're looking at each other. And Theo, which has golden hairs, is pointing at you. Well, it can be you. And as she says that, one of the fish people, one of the Samakian, is just turning over and look at you with his big fish eyes, saying nothing.
Hi.
Now, there's obviously a misunderstanding here. These two fine ladies have come to see us, so we appreciate your time, but and I'm kind of moving forward with my hands up and sort of trying to get in between them so I can start ushering the ladies away from these two fish people.
They don't seem to want to do that. They try to block your way. They kind of notice that, and more of them are turning over.
Hi. Would you guys like to let us carry on a business? I'm sure we can arrange compensation for your time.
No compensation.
No compensation.
No.
Well, that was very nice of you to not accept any compensation. Thanks for taking care of them, though. We'll take them with us now.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Oh.
Yeah. You were definitely doing a kind service.
No.
No?
We bring them to the sea.
To the sea.
Maybe later, but this is really important right now.
We
And
don't
it actually
know
serves.
I suppose I could take them to the sea later.
Business of yours, go away.
I should tell business to go away? I'm confused.
They kind of take a firmer grip on their spear. 3 of them, and kind of getting them down slowly, and with their big fish eyes, with no emotion, saying, "Go away."
So is there a lot of people at the docks?
Well, presently there are lots of people taking some entities to know what's going to happen. Will you be killed and thrown in the water? Will you massacre them? Well, there's been some stories about Samakians and people fighting on the street for no apparent reason, since we don't really know why Samakians does that once in a while.
We've been here before, right? So,
oh yeah. You know, well, some strange things with those fish people may happen. Like I said, unpredictable.
Do they wear, I don't know, some sort of marking of who they're working for at a given time? Like, even if we can't read the language, is there like a common, like,
not right now. You saw some of the fishermen are the royal guards, which have some sort of a shell on them, but they don't have that. They're just kind of nude. You don't. They have their fish scales and their spear made out of corals and stuff like that.
And there's nothing, no law per se that we're not supposed to kill them.
No one has been arrested to fight Samakians. They're true warriors. They will take a fight and as some sort of an honor.
So we could leave, I suppose.
You should.
Yeah.
Don't leave us there. No, both of them are saying.
But we would need to take them with us.
No.
No? Okay. What do you think? Johan?
I think you should go away, or we will make you go away.
Oh, okay. Johannes?
So at this point, I begin stepping back, and I'm like, we didn't have to take it to this level. And I get within 10 feet of them because I was really close to them. And I'm going to pull my weapons and do a pouncing strike on them.
Oh, yes.
So
did they see this coming? Well, you can make, just to make sure, make an agility, dexterity check, and it will be a 10 difficulty. Otherwise, it will be a normal initiative.
Okay. So the dex check is 15.
Right on. You have a surprise round, so make your move. You roll your pouncing strike with the bonuses that comes with it. I just don't remember pouncing strike.
Right. All right. So melee bonus is +3.
Yeah,
and pouncing strike is melee. So damage bonus at this point, if hit, is melee bonus only. So,
but you have a plus a lot, I think, if you want to. Pouncing strike. I just want to. Okay. Well,
would this be considered a backstab because it's a surprise? They didn't expect the attack?
Yeah. It's a full action. You do all that. Okay, but right on.
So it's a 17 then to hit?
Oh, yeah. Okay, right. You get through his scale, and you do. All right, so you do your melee bonus. What is your melee bonus?
So the melee bonus is +3, but it's an automatic critical because it was a backstab attack. So, and then I can also return to my origin, it says. So after the attack, I can step back 5 feet.
Okay, right. Okay, so you did the pouncing strike. All right, so he lost a couple of hits. You can see his fish fluid. So yeah, it's quite obvious that they will have to deal with you. And, well, let's roll for initiative.
Okay.
So the total damage on that, I think, was a total of 10, but it's an automatic critical. I don't know if that doubles.
But I think you match 2 powers at once. You have to choose one.
Oh, I got you. Okay, so we'll do pouncing strike.
Yeah, but nevertheless, I took the 10 points. I'm okay with that. So what is your initiative?
Let's see. Are we adding anything?
Yeah, you have a plus something on your sheet.
Yeah, I was looking to see where it was listed. I was sure there was one. I just didn't know where it was. There it is. Okay, +5. So 21.
21. Who has more or less than that?
I have a 22.
Oh, okay. Shoshana, Bob. How about you, Dave?
I got a 22.
Oh,
well, okay. Let's begin with the rogue, since he was already on action, because I got a 5 with my fish people. So let's start a massacre. There are 6 of them, so one of them has lost 10 hit points already. Go ahead. What is your next move?
My next move is to strike again. So in this case, I can do 1 power per round. Yeah. So all right. So I'd like to do a weak point strike.
Right.
So let me roll to hit.
You have +2. You have on the same target. Yeah.
So that's a total of a 14.
Which kind of hit the scale this time, so your blade just slipped on in.
Okay.
You can make you can make some sort of a move if you want to move in a special way.
Well, I'm trying to edge myself in between Fihel and Ella.
Okay, right on. So, well, with the confusion, I think you can get closer to them. Let's go with Shoshana.
Alrighty, I'm gonna use a fire blast on some of these fish people that are farthest away from those little elf girls. That is my. So I believe this is going to cost me
fire blast.
So if I can target enough of them that they won't actually the young ladies won't be in the blast, then I will. Let's see. Well, I can spend but the 4 animal altogether. So,
called it fire blast.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it. 3 enemy plus 1 enemy per dice of damage. Go ahead.
Yes, but yeah, so I can roll one die because I can spend a max of 4 anima at a time. So
Yeah. Okay.
all right. So then that is a 4. So that's 4 points of damage to all the fishmen in that area of effect.
Okay, you only add one dice.
Wait, let's see.
You have your roll your magic bonus.
Well, magic bonus too. That's right. Okay, yeah. So it's 4 XD. So it's 1d8 plus the magic bonus, which my magic bonus is, if I go back to my where the heck is it? Oh, 6. So 10 points of damage to each of these fish.
Okay, yeah, but you have to roll to hit, kind of.
Okay, that's right. Oh, okay.
So it's a d20 plus your magic bonus.
Oh, all right. Well, then that is a roll of 18.
Okay, and you want to, it's a radius 5. Okay, you want to make a radius. How many of them you want to do it? I just didn't get this part.
As many as are in that radius. I don't know, 2, 3.
Well, it will be 3. All right.
Okay.
How many dice of damage? Okay, so it's how many points have you spent for damage? 1.
Yeah, so it's 4 points plus my magic one, so I think it's 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. Okay, well, it smells like burned fish around.
Yes, it's hotter. It's hotter. Yeah, it's definitely hotter than the stew we got.
We didn't bring spices.
And you can have the claim of the people all around. Wow. And some money is being thrown around between themselves because the antes is getting higher. The witch has cast a spell. Let's go with Jeremiah.
All right. I am going to pull the bow and I'm going to pick one of the fish people that is closest to the 2 of them women.
Okay, the one that Johannes has hit the last.
All right. I'll shoot that one.
Right on. Make your
I am actually going to try, just because
we have lots of things to try.
there are lots of things to try, so let's go for it. I'm going to go for that bullseye shot.
Yeah.
It's a -4 to hit, but I do 3 dice weapon plus ranged if I do.
All right. Go ahead.
So it would be a 17. It drops it down to 13.
Oh, yeah. Once again, it has kind of hit his shoulder, but
wait,
just
do I get to add anything?
Well, your range bonus.
Okay, so 17 on the roll. My range bonus is +6.
Ah, that's different. But
so that would put me up to 19, I guess.
19, but it's -4.
So I rolled 17, put me up to 23. -4 put me down to 19.
Okay, yeah, no, okay, you're okay. Yeah, okay, sorry, I'm confused.
No, that's we're still sort of feeling at a system that we don't use a lot, so
that's part of the deal. Roll your damage. I think it's
okie dokie. 3 dice, huh? 7.
I think it's D8.
Yeah,
3d8 plus your range bonus. I think.
So, 10 plus the range bonus is 6, so 16 points of damage.
Man, describe where that arrow ended up.
Smack into the spine behind the head.
And really stuck in there. He just falls on his face with his big eyes still open.
All right.
1 down. It's their turn, but
sorry about that.
Quit showing off, Bob.
Okay.
Fish don't feel pain. You knew that from National Geographic? So they're coming at you. Well, Dave, you're Johannes. 2 of them is getting at you because you're getting near their price, their prey. And they will kind of put their spear through you. What is your
buddy just goes thud.
What is your active defense?
My active defense looking for the location on my sheet. That would be my armor defense, total of 18.
Right. The two of them are trying to hit you, but well, tell me how you avoid them.
So he's got a spear, and that's how many attacks did he have?
Well, you kind of managed to get by. You know, you avoided both of them.
Okay, so these spears are coming in, and the way that I'm moving right now is kind of ducking and weaving. So using this longsword, the first one comes in, and I bat it to the left and knock it out of the way, and then the other one, I'm spinning with it, and so basically it hits my shoulder, but kind of slides across the back and misses. So ineffective shot.
Very ineffective. So against Bob, your armor defense is 19. Man, you're a badass. One of them is getting at you, running with no emotion, and just misses you. You know, he's just close to you, misses you.
Oops, sorry about that.
And Shoshana, the two of them are kind of just throwing their weapon. They are hurt, but they don't feel the pain. What is your active defense, Shoshana?
The armor defense?
Yeah, 80.
16, yeah.
16, which you see the spear getting, you know, beside you. You kind of avoid them. It's Joanna's turn.
Okay, so there's a total of 2 left?
Oh, no, there are 5 of them.
Oh, there's 5 of them. I thought there were 2.
Yeah. So some of them have burned. You can smell them, but they're the one who have thrown their spears at Shoshana, and one of them just threw himself on Bob.
No, thanks. I already have a spear. I have a spear at home. I don't need that one.
You have Ella and Phil, you know, running away.
Oh, great. We need them. Okay, so what? Bobanatus is prone?
No.
Not yet.
Okay, not yet. I would like to...
you have 2 fishmen on you.
2 fishmen, so I'm going to strike at one of them with a weak point strike. So that is a total of a 20 to hit.
Oh, and if you roll a natural 20, they do something. So weak point strike.
No, it's a dirty 20, but
yeah, okay, but it works. All right, but you should have already attacked him to use this one. But if you do just your straight melee attack, or just to see what else you can have. I think
engaged attack.
I think a melee attack is the best you can do, and frankly, you have hit even without the bonus.
Okay, so that is a total of
1 dice plus your melee bonus damage.
So a total of 7 points,
which works well. Kind of entered your blade somewhere. Go with Shoshana.
Okay, so how far away are these fishmen that threw the spears at me?
Maybe 10 feet.
10 feet, really? Oh, that's excellent. Okay, then I'm gonna cast flame spray right at the 2 of them, which is
all right. But while you're rolling, Dave, did you want to move somewhere?
At this point, my partners in crime are not close enough for me to get a flank, so to speak, right?
No.
Okay. Oh. So I'm going to continue to kind of circle around the 2 that are on me and keeping them busy, and kind of raise my voice to my friends and say, "Fish is on the menu, boys. Well, and girl."
So while the flame is coming out of the end of Shoshana, what is your roll is telling you?
Oh, it's 10.
Which just because you anima points, some flame is going out, but just don't hit nothing. It's just not controlled flame going in the air. If you want to say where you want to be, you can tell me now.
Where I want to be? I'm going to start backpedaling, or where the flame goes.
All right, and okay, Bob.
The dock is on fire now. That's nice.
Hey, you shouldn't set things on fire. It's really hazardous.
You have a burned fish on you who wants to hit you.
Okay, well, in that case, I am going to... I've got a really high dex. I'm going to roll backwards to get out of his way and come up standing and shoot him.
Okay, well, make that dex check. It will be an opposed roll.
An opposed roll?
10, so you have to beat 10 or more.
So my bonus is actually +6. No, +5. So I got a 16. So yeah.
It works. Let's make that shot.
And I'll get this one again because I'm experimenting with the system here. It will be a Are there multiple fish on nearby?
You can have the nearby is only yours. You have maybe Shoshana's, ones that threw spear at her that may be a little closer, between 10 and 15 feet.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just shoot the one on me with a winging shot.
Right.
So if I hit, it takes -2 to attacks until the end of its next turn.
Yeah.
And also takes 2 dice of damage. But let's see if I hit. So probably it's 16 plus 6, so 22 minus 2 because of the shot. So 20.
Make your roll.
So not doing great on that first roll. So 5 plus 5, 10 points of damage.
You got your melee?
I was adding my ranged because it's a range.
Yeah, well, your range, right, sorry.
Yeah.
And it's 10.
It's 10, and it's at -2 to attacks until the end of its next turn.
All right. Well, it seems quite confused. He has an arrow somewhere. It's coming, though it's coming at you. You know, it's kind of walking oddly, and he wants to kind of break his spear on your head. Rolled a natural 20.
Ooh!
So you lose 12 hit points.
Ow! That's not nice.
All the while, Shoshana, the two that you tried to flame, are coming at you, and each of them want to take one of your arm.
I don't let them. What do I do?
Well, what is your ED? Evasive defense, I think.
My evasive defense is, I believe it's a 14.
Both of them took your arm after you cast your spell. Both of them are taking your arm, and they begin to bring you towards the water.
Unhand me, you bastards!
You
help here, fellas.
You are at 20 feet from the water. Well, just want to check the movement. 5 movement speed. Okay, well, we'll make that with a roll. Movement speed. Okay, right. And then, well, the two of you with Johannes trying to hit you with their spear with no real intention other than kill you. One of them got you. You lose 6 hit points. So Johannes has lost 6 hit points. got his spear through one of your leg. And that's your turn, Johannes.
All right, so at this point, I see Bobanatus is still in the fray, but Shoshana is being manhandled or fish handled, and
Seriously? Fish handled? Really? Really?
that's all I got. So I am going to just start sprinting towards Shoshana and exiting combat with these two, and attempt to slam into one and try to knock it into the other that's holding her and dragging her away. I'm imagining they're probably like in front of her, dragging her.
Yeah.
So I want to hit one and try to knock it into the other.
Okay, you want to, one into the other. Okay, let's do that. You're running towards them. Well, make a melee bonus. Roll your attack, with straight melee, and see what will happen.
Okay, so that is a total of a 14 for melee bonus.
All right, make a strength check. It will be an opposed roll.
All right, this is where the dice fail me.
My hero.
I got a 1.
You got a 1.
I got a 1, and so it's a total of a 3, but of course it's a 1 in combat.
All right, so well, you just didn't have enough bread to make something out of it. That's what happens. Okay,
1 is the loneliest number.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's go with Shoshana. What do you want to do?
Okay, I don't know if this game prohibits casting if your hands are held.
Maybe I could make a penalty on that.
Okay.
Or do maybe do so. We can do it with an opposed roll, maybe strength or agility, to see if you can do it. And yeah,
because what I was thinking of doing is casting shocking touch on one of these guys that's actually touching me, seeing as he's touching me.
Oh yeah,
but I don't know if
since he's touching you. Well, do your roll, but have a -2 on that.
Okay, all right. Oh, and so that is a 90. It's still a 23, 22.
Okay, well spent anima points. Your casting is perfect. Tell me how much damage you do.
Okay, well, good. Well, I'm giving it my all at this point, so I am actually dice of damage. So I'm rolling 2d8, so plus my magic bonus. So that is 8 plus 5 is 13, I think.
13.
Oh no, it's a 14. 14 points of damage. Like a joy buzzer from hell.
Yeah. Tell me how you fry this fish.
Oh yeah, he just starts jolting like that. His eyes are bugging out of his head, and the gills are smoking and everything.
Right.
I just the smell of just bouillabaisse burning on the pot, fills the air.
Which smells quite good.
It does. It's delicious.
Right, two down, and we're with Bob.
Yeah. So I still have this guy trying to stab me with a spear.
Just broke it on your head, but still some left to hurt you.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me see what we got here. I'm going to back up a little further.
That's your move, yeah, perfect.
Yeah, and I'm going to try a arrow split shot on him.
Right.
I'm going through all my nifty abilities and seeing what they do, how effective they are. So, target is ranged weapon. You hit the target with a ranged attack last turn, which I did. So, on this attack, I get to ranged plus add +2 to my roll, and I get weapon plus ranged. So, but I'm more likely to hit. That's the good part. So a total of 19,
which is enough.
All right.
Hits.
And 8 plus the range bonus, so 14.
Your second target is down. The arrow is planted into him. He just falls down. Next, okay, you all see something. Okay, well, you can see Shoshana. You can see the two half elf running away, getting into the dark corner of one of the street of the fifth dock. And Bob, inside the crowd, you can see the face of Talon looking at you. It's Joanna's turn.
Okay.
No, I know it's the fish turn. Okay. Well, so Shoshana, you are being dragged into the water. Make a strength check.
Okay. Well, my best stat. Oh, that is a 3.
Well, believe it or not, I rolled a natural 1.
I got a 3. I got a 3, actually.
Yeah, so I got a 1. So you kind of free yourself. Okay. So they kind of don't do their move. While you have Johannes near you, but the one that was against you when you one is coming at you. The one that you have left behind, Johannes, is running at you, and he will jump on you with his spear, trying to hit you. What is your active defense? 80. Well, armor defense. Sorry.
My armor defense is 18.
Wait, he hits you. You will lose 10 hit points.
Oof.
Okay.
It's your turn.
Question for you on using an evade as a full action. Can I use that when I'm being attacked? Because it seems, or do I have to?
You have to announce it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of a for you to prevent little shot, I guess.
I gotcha. Yeah, I would have to announce it during battle and evade. Okay. So as the spear strikes, it hits me in the back, and you see Shoshana probably sees me arch, and my longsword drop and I drop to my knees, and I fall flat on my face. Still breathing, I guess, because I'm not sure how death works, but I'm at -1.
You're at -1. How much hit points do you have?
Well, it says 5 hit points per level.
Oh, you got more than that.
You probably have more than that. Let's see. Hit points are written
midway down the sheet.
Health points. You have 26 hit points.
Oh, alrighty then. Then I did not do that.
Yeah.
So you have lost, I think, 18 hit points or something.
15.
Yeah, well, you have still 11 left, but it hurts. It's your turn.
Oh yeah, it hurt. All right, so as I'm struck with this, I kind of wheel around wildly almost, but deftly, because I am very well trained, of course, and go with a strike on this crazy-looking fish man for a total of 14 to hit. I would imagine I'm still smarting from that hit to the back. So,
well, yeah, as you turn around, you just take a spear and just push your arm away. Shoshana, there's one. Well, there are the two fishermen who wants to take you back, but it's your turn. So what? Oh no, one left. Yeah.
Yes, I electrocuted one. Well, I have no animal left, so I think I need to rally. So I think I need to backpedal and rally myself to get half my anima back.
So taking a deep breath, you get half of what you have lost so far.
Yeah. And I think also when I rally, I think I gain +4 to my defenses until the end of my next turn. If that sounds right.
Let's see.
That's what it says on page 81. during my common spells and powers. I imagine that kind of applies to everybody. So, as I've never actually played 4th edition D&D, I have no idea how these kind of things work. So it's all.
Miss much.
It's I did enjoy. I played the 4th edition Gamma World at the con, and that was a very fun game. But I take a deep breath. Oh, give me my mojo back, for the love of God.
It's well, okay. It's Bob's turn.
Well, in that case, Bob will say, "Hi, Talon. I'll be with you in just a moment." And I shoot the one that's attacking Johan in the back of the, shooting for the back of the knee, I guess, you know, just to drop him. But I will be using that bullseye shot again.
Try this.
Okay. Will an 18 hit?
The arrow gets right through it.
Okay, so I can roll my 3D damage.
It will hurt.
3 plus 4 is 7. Plus another 4, 11 plus 6. So 17 points of damage.
Oh! Right. Well placed. Still alive.
Still alive, but it's got an arrow going through its knee, so maybe he isn't getting around so well.
Right, but they won't flee. It's their turn.
Of course not.
So Shoshana, both of okay,
Johan,
so
you missed it, but I shot the one that attacked you in the leg through the knee. He's still alive, but he's not enjoying that fact.
no,
Nice.
right. So okay, so I'll have I'll have the fish attack the Samakians. So the one that just had an arrow kind of ignore it. He wants still to hit the rogue, but his pain make him fail. While Shoshana, well, you have your friend that is there trying to take his spear, but fumbles around. I rolled a 1.
It must be all that goop, all that slime. He's lost hold of my arm, then he's dropping his spear. Must be sliming.
Let's go with Johannes.
Wow.
All right, so I've still got the one that just attacked me. He attacked me.
You have heard the arrow get in him,
And I kind of give him sort of a hand wave to sort of say thanks to Bobanatus. And engaged attack. No, that's not going to work. I haven't struck this one before, right?
No.
Okay. So I'm just going to go for a straight melee on him. Shoshana's okay?
No.
No?
No, she's okay. She's not. She really hasn't taken any damage whatsoever.
You keep trying to take her, but she...
Yeah. He's too slippery right now.
Okay. So I got a total of a 17 to hit. So
it works.
Okay.
Probably it will hurt this time. So let me
points
know
of
how
damage.
much. How many?
Total of 8.
Man, tell me how you finish the fish.
Finish the fish. So this one I kind of round and kind of crouch low, and I kind of faint as I'm coming up. And as I do so, I'm going to act like I'm going to go for a right arm or something, but instead the blade comes in and seems to catch under this strange fishy rib cage and just sort of guts the thing as I slide it across, and you see the guts just start to slide out of it as he just slides it off his blade and pushes him back on the harbor pier.
His eye is still open.
Yes.
Shoshana.
It's doing the.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, we can see what he ate last, so we know what to use for bait. Let's see. Well, at this point, I'm gonna have to use. I've got that one fish that keeps on wanting to drag me back to the sea, right? So I'm gonna try to blast him with another bolt. And what shall I use this time? I will use Shocking Ray.
Go ahead.
Oh, goody! And that is a 20. Man, 25 for a roll.
Man, let's go with the damage.
Okay.
We can see the shock coming out of the hand.
Okay. And that is 6 plus 6. That is 12 points of damage.
And right, it finishes him right away. He just fly on his back on the ground.
Yeah. Twitching.
And you can hear the money going around, the gold pieces, people taking their empties about who's gonna win that. The Sarafu, which is I haven't explained that, but this is the name of the gold piece in this place. Star-shaped gold piece. And you can see that going on around. But don't see Talon's face anymore.
I spit on one of the corpses. Look, where did they go? You would think they would thank us.
No kidding. I'm glad that my distraction helped. It was able to at least give you some time there to electrify him.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. You're my hero. You're my hero. You two look hurt.
Can we rally out of combat?
Yes.
Okay.
Do that.
So I can rally half my HP, right?
Half the HP that you took, yeah.
Okay.
So
Bob, are you hurt?
People are going away, going about their business. The show is over. You see some more Samakian coming your way, but they kind of casually walking and even not looking at you or their comrades.
Why were you yelling Talon?
I saw him in the crowd.
Fucker. Excuse me.
Let's go get him. Let's go find out where he went.
Or at least Fihel and Bella.
I'm pretty sure where we find him, we'll probably find them too. You two fellas look kind of hurt still.
Yeah, I'm gonna rally out of combat, I guess.
Can do that between combats. It's kind of once per encounter, and between combat is kind of an encounter. And one night of sleep, you get all of it back.
Okay, because I didn't even take half my health. So if I
but you take what you have lost so far, you can gain half of that.
Yeah.
Right. So if you take 10 hit points of damage, you can rally back 5. Doesn't right on.
Do you round down or round up? Because I took 15.
Let's take round up.
Okay.
I know that there's written somewhere, but tonight let's make that round up.
Sounds good.
You are magnanimous, sir.
The GM is very giving.
Very generous.
All right. So as I'm kind of wiping off the goop off my blade and scraping it off onto them, I was like, is there any record of them being eaten? Because that's a lot of fish right there.
Oh, I try not to eat anything that can talk. Not since I got back.
If you could call that talking.
Oh, I wouldn't. You're always thinking about eating.
Yeah. I'm thinking that maybe you shouldn't eat things that can think and talk.
That's a good point.
I mean, maybe later after you die, you won't have much of a choice. But right now, enjoy the fact that you don't have to.
Do they have any sort of bags or coin on them?
Nope.
Okay. So they're all going in the drink.
Nope.
Going back where they came. Watch them heal in the water or something.
Yeah, and people don't stop you from doing that.
And I'm just still watching the other Samakian. They just keep walking by. The other fish people that came around, they don't seem to notice or care at all.
Oh no, they just got by their way. They're just walking somewhere, and they kind of don't care with their big eyes open, and they kind of don't care of what is going around.
Okay, so are we gonna go find those girls?
Yeah, I think we should.
I mean, we did, sort of kill some things to,
Save their skin.
yeah. I mean, we should at least make sure that they got out okay.
Yeah. So we start making our way off in the direction that they went, or was that the same direction we saw Talon?
No, it's the opposite direction.
Oh, they ran to the alleys.
Yeah, from the fifth dock. Of the fifth dock. You know, the alleys of the fifth dock.
Well, I think they were in the greater danger. I mean, Talon didn't look like he was running for his life or anything.
Oh, he's going to be in greater danger sooner or later. We don't get paid.
Sure, but, we probably want to look into the urgency of people being under threat of dying first. It seems polite.
Oh, Bob, Anatus. Start walking towards. So what do you think? The ladies, or just look where Talon went? Or we could just go to this basement.
Just don't ask him for a date.
Yeah, we should maybe look into the girls.
All right, so we're gonna head off to the alley then. I guess that they went into.
Okay.
Hands on hilt, very alert.
You can see going there. There's an old halfling sitting there smoking his pipe, and called Edie. He's kind of the guy who sits there all day and watch what is going around. By the way, he watched your fight. You can and say, "Hey, good fight."
Well, we didn't die, so that's good.
Oh, well, I would have paid against you, but I have underestimated you. Huh.
What a guy.
Okay.
Come on.
Your turn.
No.
No, I'm looking at Bob and Otis. It's your turn to,
Ask people things.
Your turn to pilfer your pouch.
Oh. Am I supposed to pay people?
Oh, what do you want? You want to know about those two ladies, elf that went this way, and he's pointing out an alley. Well, they are there.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, you should you should not bet on people's lives. That's probably bad.
Well, make something to do during boring days here.
That's true.
You could get a job.
Well,
Don't need a job. People like me. They bring me food, and I talk to them, can sing them song, and make some dance.
So you're the entertainment at the dock.
Either that, or he has strange mind control powers.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have strange mind control powers?
No, I don't have that. But nevertheless, you should beware. Those ladies, they were with Talim. Saw Talim often with them since 2 or 3 days.
Well, that's okay. Do we so we go down this alley, right? That's what you were saying?
Yeah, Bob Ananas turns to look for Johannes, and he's already ducking around the corner. It's like tired of this conversation with this old
I know.
man.
Right. But
Oh, okay. I'm going to go with him. Have a nice day.
right in the alley. Well, it's kind of dark. There are some. Well, it smells bad. There are some crows eating some rotten fish that are in a barrel. Some rotten vegetables. Okay. Well, make a tracking roll. I think it's worth it for those who have those talents.
I will do a tracking roll.
Make
look,
a
you're stronger with that.
wisdom check, and you add a +2 because you have some sort of a talent.
Yeah, because I'm kind of a hunter, and that's a thing. All right.
And I'm kind of leaning over his shoulder, giving him 10 tips about tracking in the city.
Sweet. I could have used it in the fight, but still, natural 20. Woo.
Natural 20.
I can track a falcon on a clear day.
You can see one of the barrels content has been thrown on the ground, and the barrel is beside it. You can see, the outside of the barrel, the juice of what was in it. So it's obvious that someone gets straight to the barrel. You have a feeling that it was the content that has been spilled on the ground. The barrel has some sort of a cover on it.
Huh.
A towel, kind of a towel.
I'm going to walk over to the barrel and knock on it. Knock, knock, knock.
You can hear
Hi.
these female voices. No, don't kill us. We did nothing.
I'm not going to kill you.
But we might have to stand at least 10 feet from you after you get out of that barrel.
It's fine. I've smelled worse.
You smell worse, Bob.
That's sulfur.
I know. I went to alchemy school.
You do what? Sorry.
I went to alchemy school. He smells like sulfur.
Especially after he eats beans.
Yeah.
Well, we're not here to hurt you.
Oh, no.
Not yet.
No, not ever. Don't be mean.
You are from Musaji. I'm sure of that. We're sure of that. He wants to kill us.
Why does he want to kill you?
Uh,
We haven't been informed of this.
we don't know. But oh
Come on, let's go.
boy, make a charisma check. You
Sounds like Snuffle Up again.
You have a 15 or more to hit.
It's like Hellboy with Snuffleupagus' voice.
It's possible that this is not going to go well for me. I got a minus on this one, guys.
15 or more.
Oh no, I got a 13.
Okay, they just panic, get out of the barrel that comes in the ground, and kind of run away. You see some crows flying, and they kind of push off the stuff behind them because they want to make obstacles to you.
Okay. I'm going to follow them like Pepe Le Pew.
Can they move to block their exit?
Maybe you know the city enough to do that. I'll make you make an intelligence check for that.
I'm just following behind them. I'm just walking calmly behind them.
Okay. Well, I make an intelligence check for you, Johannes, just for your knowledge of the place. Maybe a +2 because you used to walk around the place. And Shoshana, 11.
Oh, wait. I don't have a minus. I was looking at the wrong character sheet. Oh, well.
Oh, right.
Oh, well, they have panic. You know, it's good in the
Sure.
story.
I was like, wait, I don't have a two-handed. Oh, wait, this is the wrong character.
Bob, you still have some fish slime on your face. I think that's putting them off.
Oh.
You tried one of your acting tricks, so pretending to be someone else, and suddenly you had the bonus of another character. Or the minus.
Yeah.
Okay.
I take out a cloth and wipe it off, and
Shoshana, Ivan, do you do something?
I was well. They're running away from me, but they're not running past me, right? They're running away from Bob.
Yeah. They're going away.
I'm gonna try to chase after them, see if I can tackle one of them. And
Okay, well,
yelling at the same time, "Stop, or I'll drop you both."
Oh, what is your movement speed?
My movement is it is let's see, movement speed is 7.
Okay. Well, make a movement check. Yeah, let's try this. Add your movement.
And my movement to the 7 to a D20 roll. Is that the idea?
D20 roll. Yeah.
Okay, that is a 18 altogether.
Right. You're getting past the obstacles. Well, you kind of reach them, but not quite. While you get past Bob. All the while, Dave with Johannes.
So I got an 11 to see where they might run, but
You have an ID. Right. Well, okay, you're going elsewhere. I'll continue with Shoshana. Well, since she's the closest, so they're still trying. You know, one of them is taking a rotten cabbage and throw it at you.
sweet.
Bob does that all the time.
And well, he throws at Shoshana. So yeah, he doesn't every time. But they just kind of hit nothing. The cabbage rolls and gets to Bob's feet.
I'm going to calmly step past the cabbage.
All right, so Shoshana, what are you doing? You're maybe at 2 or between 2 and 4 feet from them.
I'm still yelling at them for them to stop, and I'm going to try to tackle at least one of them.
All right, make your melee attack.
Of course you are. I'm going to tackle them. Nothing says I'm not going to hurt you like incidental violence.
Listen.
Incidental violence.
I'm from Kokra. That's what we do. The most warlike nation out there. And that is a 12.
Which is enough. You tackle. Well, you kind of grab one of them. Okay, on her waist.
Yeah.
So she will try to free herself. Let's make an opposed strength check.
Okay. Imagine she's taller than me. Oh, she's a half elf. You never know. I'm 5'4", but I'm a feisty 5'4". All right.
How
feisty 5'4". That is a natural 1. -1 is 0.
Oh, hold you back.
Well, she
apparently you're not that feisty.
Well, she kind of turned on herself and free. She gets free. But nevertheless, she's just beside you. The other one, Fael with the golden hair, is getting outside in the street. Bob,
yeah,
what are you doing?
I am calmly walking behind, like that sort of not a care in the world kind of stroll that you sometimes see, and be like, hey, maybe you shouldn't run away from us. I mean, we are trying to help and everything.
Let's make another charisma check.
I wonder
but
if
it will be a 15 difficulty once again.
I just make 15.
Oh. Well, Ella is looking at you with her yellow eyes, but it didn't reach Fiel. And that's where, Johannes, you turn the corner of the building, and you see her coming out in another street in front of the apothecary shop. Getting past that.
Okay, I have a movement speed of 9, so I am going to sprint forward.
Yeah. Right.
And has she noticed me yet?
No.
Can I run with as stealthy as possible at maybe disadvantage or something like that?
You can make a dexterity check for that. Let's make it a 10 difficulty.
Okay. So I did roll a 10 on the dice. So
I guess
dex
it
is
will be all right.
15 total.
Okay. She's looking right, left, behind for her friend. So she's hesitating. You're beside her.
Okay, and I'm going to come up behind her and put one hand over her mouth and the other hand around her waist and just pull her back into the alleyway. And the whole time I'm going to be saying, shh, shh, calm down. We're not going to kill you.
Make your charisma check.
So 11 plus 4 is 15.
Okay. She's kind of well. She will say what she will do. What you're saying. All the while, Shoshana, and Bob, you're in front of Ella, and yeah, she's kind of dropping herself and says, We just want to get away of this crazy place.
I didn't want to do this, but it seems appropriate. Reach back and pull out a flask of brandy. Pour it in a cup. Here, have a drink.
And she's looking at that. We don't. And she's taking it and draw it with only a sip. All the while, Johannes comes back. Yeah.
Look at Bob. You bastard! You had brandy all this time.
Well, I
And
did
you bought
say
me a tea. You bought me a tea.
she needed to calm down.
I'm picking myself off the ground where I've like he took me off with a rotten cabbage. Like, give me that. Have the bottle and take a swig. Put the cork back in.
So we're all friends now. No one wants to kill anyone. I'm a big fan of like going off into the woods. We can sit, have a nice fire, maybe catch some game. It'd be fun. As people trying to kill us.
It's not
that.
fun. There's nothing fun in here. We thought that we would have a great time.
Great time. You didn't actually come to this island for a party, did you?
Actually, yes. It would be more fun than being being the slave of some orcish warlords from Kokra.
Well, I tend to agree. Slavery is bad.
But on the other hand, Bobonatus has some stories to tell you at another time.
Oh,
That's homeland.
people don't like it when I tell those stories.
No, Bob. No, they don't.
So, we could go out to the woods. It'd probably be safer. Less giant fish people trying to stab you with spears.
Yeah.
Money.
Oh, we want to get back to the Sundark lands, but it's too far from here. But
So we'll have to get you a boat.
But why? It's not to talk to us. You get after. You followed us. Why? Why are you searching for us?
I don't know. Johannes actually said we needed to talk to you, and you seemed like you were in trouble, so I thought I'd help.
Well, yes, we're in trouble. We're on that island.
That that's true. This is maybe not a great place. But I have seen worse.
Do you know Talon?
Of course, we know him. That coward bastard. And then
Well.
each of them is stating an ugly word about Talon.
There is that.
Well, yeah.
And sheep.
Probably true.
Yeah.
Where is he?
We don't know. He kind of abandoned us in the streets, and it was after we got, well, we kind of, they're looking at each other. Well, we kind of steal one of, something he had, but
You kind of stole something, and you wondered why he's angry.
We were just curious to see what it was.
That's fair.
So what did you take?
Oh, will you hurt us if we show it to you?
Well, no, we won't hurt you if you show it to us.
I don't plan on hurting you at
Okay.
all. So just relax.
Bob won't hurt you at all.
Yeah.
All right. Was it
Okay.
money?
No, it was not money, and both of them are taking something from their pouch. Ella is taking out a bottle, a small bottle with a seal, a wax seal on it, and Fiel is getting out a big shell. Big shells, you know what they're about. Usually these are messages from Samakians. They write them down into shells like that. It's kind of their way to write their stuff. We don't know what it is.
I'm gonna pick up the shell and take a look at it.
There's a message in it. There's a message written in Samakian.
Oddly enough, it doesn't look like I know Samakian, unless we're changing Draconic to Samakian.
I don't think that middle tongue counts.
I don't think it counts either.
Well, maybe maybe an intelligence check could work.
I'm intelligent. Let's see.
15.
Oh!
That's what you keep telling us.
That's a 20.
20.
Sweet. I think
That's a 20. Not a natural 20, but a 20.
it's a dirty.
Hey, he can actually back up his usual nonsense.
You used to know some Samakian words since you're here. Sometimes you deal with those. Sometimes they write stuff.
Yep, get your hands off me. I know that one.
Right. You can see the symbol that is related to the Amelala volcano, which is a volcano in the middle of the island. You can see the word gift. You can see the word Talim. And you can see Vianji in the word.
Bianji?
Yeah, the drug. The spice.
You despise. And you can see the name of the queen of the Samakian, which is Nahari.
Well, I can't get all this, guys, but... Maybe it looks like they're sacrificing people to the volcano?
Sacrificing?
That's possible. It says volcano gift. I got Talon's name. I got BNG, which is, of course, in every piece of writing they have.
Suddenly you see Ella eyes widening. Oh, told us he wanted to travel to a volcano.
He wanted to travel to a volcano.
Yeah.
And he wanted to give a gift.
Yeah. And he said he would make lots of money, that he could run the consortium. Of course, we laughed together. We were not believing this, but maybe that was what it was all about.
Yeah. I used to encounter stories of people doing stuff like that. people like to make deals,
Mm-hmm.
and they give gifts. The gifts don't always know that they're gifts until a little too late.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Talon was scheduled for a magma bath. Is that what it looks like?
It felt you were quite excited by the fact that he was going to give a gift to a very important person, and he was to get rich, maybe with lots of Fungi. Oh yeah, we took some when he talked about it to us. Yeah, they're looking at each other.
So I'm guessing that maybe these two might have been the gift.
It's possible.
We were abandoned in the street. Why so?
Oh. Well, it looked like if you were a gift for Nahari, maybe they weren't taking you to the volcano at all. Maybe they were taking you to the ocean. It certainly looked like that's where they were trying to take you. They tried to take me there afterwards after you ran when we were saving your life.
So how much would a passage on a ship normally cost?
Depends on where you want to go.
This is, me asking the GM, of course. To what did they say they were from? The Somerset lands?
Sundark lands.
Sunbark lands. How much would it cost to take a boat that far?
Well, usually boats from there don't go to Sundark lands. Sundark lands is another crazy place. It's all ran by pixies and elves.
Sure.
Oh, it's California.
Yeah, exactly. Property retainers, boats. Yeah. Hey, where it's written? I don't have the price here. I don't have the price here, but it would cost a lot. I guess. Well, more than what you have right now. That's for sure.
Yeah, we need to get paid.
I guess so.
So what's in the bottle? Like, just grab the bottle from this poor girl.
You have a feeling that it's a potion of some sort. You still have to identify it, and I think you have a spell for that.
I do. I'm pretty sure that's a common power. Let me just see if I can do that. Identify magic. 2 anima. Oh, let's see. Do I have 2 anima?
Oh, you have to anima.
I do. I believe I have 2 left.
Try it. You have to roll something, if I'm correct.
Wisdom versus 15 plus the level of the caster that apply the spell effect. Oof, that's a lot.
Try it.
No, not at all. I'm not going to waste my precious anima for that. I just know it's important.
Maybe Bob and Otis would take a swig.
You want to taste it?
You want me to taste it?
Oh, I was just thinking, couldn't be the worst thing you drank, right?
That's probably true. All right, I'll take a swig.
Before he does it, though, can we take an intelligence run at it? Based on
roll a 20. Roll a total of 20, and I may give you a hint.
I'm just gonna go ahead and drink it.
What?
Oh my god! I was kidding when I said I got a total of a 10. It's a dirty 10.
Well, you have absolutely no idea.
So I take a swig, not like the whole thing, but just a swig.
Well,
I'm
you
a
can't
really high
see.
constitution.
Well, you can't see your hands.
Oh.
Your hands are not there anymore.
Hey.
And they kind of come back up after a couple of seconds.
Oh, wow. That was neat. Did anybody else see my hands disappear?
Oh, well, they guess there's probably invisibility.
Ah, all right.
That's what our father would say.
Really? You girls are intelligent.
That's not what our father was saying.
No, I imagine he wasn't.
Yeah, I have a really high constitution, so that's why I was like, sure.
I was being sarcastic. Since you're always so agreeable, I was like, maybe Bob should take a swig.
All right.
Well, maybe we should just let these girls go and go talk to town ourselves.
Oh, sure. They'll probably die on their own.
No, we don't want to die. We want to get back to
They're not going to die. If they'll climb into a dead fish barrel, rotting dead fish carcasses, I think they'll be all right.
How about we take them to a tavern and pay for them to have a room?
the tavern. There's only one on Via Sharabe, this very boring place.
Yeah.
Monopoly on the market.
I'll tell you what, ladies. You go to the Golden Pegasus. It's at the first dock. Tell him that Bob sent you. And tell him he's going to come back and take care of you.
Hey, Golden Pegasus?
Yes. Go ahead. Go ahead. It's our ship. Tell him Bob sent you, and he's going to be happy to take care of you. He'll be back soon.
Okay. I think we don't have any choices.
No, you really don't.
Okay, so they're going away, and yeah, they're kind of they don't look well. You know, they have all that rotten, juicy fish slime on them, walking down the alley. They look terrible.
Well, I turn right over to Johannes and say, well, they will believe that Bob sent them.
That's true.
That's fair.
That's fair. I mean,
when they get to the Pegasus, yeah.
Right on. So I want to know, what do you want to do right now?
So I guess we're going to go to the to Sales Street, check the basement. Right? That was where we're in the area, so
sure.
That was where Talon is known to hang out.
Yeah. Well, okay, yeah. That's it's easy to find. There's a basement, you know, some stairs going down, a small door with a small hole, you know, to watch a little watch hole, you know, that someone can slide to look at you. If you knock and he dares to answer.
I have no idea what the knock might be. So I kind of take a deep breath and realize that I'm up and walk up, and I sort of take one of the rudimentary knocks of the underworld, if you will, and just sort of beat out the rhythm, if you will, on the door.
Yeah, well, it was heard. Someone is looking at you, just sliding. Who are you?
I'm the one you're looking for.
Did Tatum send you?
Yes.
Make a charisma check.
Oh, I got a 1, so a total of 5. My voice probably broke as I said it.
It just slows down. No, and no sounds. You're in front of a closed door.
Yeah, I just kind of look down and shake my head like, son of a...
You've done this before, haven't you?
You need to be friendlier. I'm going to walk up, knock on the door.
You know that if you're lying, Musashi will get some of these assassins against you. You know that?
I meant to say that we're looking for Talon.
We've worked for him.
Oh,
Yeah.
do you have any proof of that?
I'm Bob. You've probably heard of me.
He's pretty well known. Right, Shoshana?
Oh, he is. He is. His reputation precedes him wherever he goes.
I dropped the hood on my thing. There aren't a lot of people like me around here.
Time is gone.
Okay.
Come back later.
Thanks for letting us know. You have yourself a good day, okay?
Shh.
I was tempted to shove my sword through that slot, like right.
So,
Remind me to burn this place to the ground later, boys. Let's get out of here.
Okay. So, do we have another plan?
Well, I was thinking more like walk up to town and say, give us our money. But you had a bit of different one.
So I need to find some leads based on where Talon is. 'Cause it sounds like that's our focus.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go back up to the street level, and I'm gonna
Talon
have
let
to.
me see him.
You came across, that halfling guy who does nothing of his day, Edie. You're dancing right now. Oh, I had the music in my head. Sorry, I was in your way, and he's just getting aside.
Hi, Al.
Dude, you seem to be running around searching for something, don't you? It was not those two ladies that I saw crying and go towards the Pegasus.
Nah. They seem friendly enough. They didn't try to kill me, so I imagine they're very friendly.
Oh, probably not. Well, you don't find anything you want?
Well, Johannes thinks that we should talk to Talon.
Tell him.
Yeah.
That tell him. Yeah, that tell him. Ah, well, I don't think he's in town anymore.
Okay.
That's convenient. Where do you think he might have went?
Yeah.
Oh, last time I saw him going around was searching for some tools. Yeah, some tools for kind of a voyage. He got himself a tent. I saw that. Hired some people on some boats. It was quite unusual from him. Usually he's more in his small place, making his messages to Musashi's employees. But yeah, he was up to something.
He was up to something.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Were you following us?
Me? Never.
Uh-huh. I feel like maybe I should tell a story.
About what?
Home.
I just put my head.
You're home, yeah. But what do you want to know? In fact, what kind of story do you want me to tell?
Something a little more accurate about what's going on with Talon or why you're following us. That would be great. Thanks. We could compare stories. I suspect you'll want to tell yours. You don't want to hear mine.
Okay, let me tell you. Some of the people I've overheard said there was some kind of an expedition towards the west of the island, which is quite unusual. There's nothing there except some Samakians and a volcano. Inactive volcano. you know that it's an old volcano that is inactive since a long time.
Keep going.
Yes.
But that's only what I know.
But you said there was more.
Yeah. You
Or-
also have been following us. So
I never followed you. Well, okay. I was curious to know what was going to go. Okay, but then
So I start sliding my blade out and checking it.
no, don't do that. Musaji likes me, by the way.
You can keep going. I mean, that really would help a lot of things.
Okay. Tell him try to be sneaky about hiring people. It's because I see things. While sitting, it's quite useful. I see lots of things. And I think he tried to make that in the back of Musaji. Oh yeah, he tried. Yeah, I'm probably sure that he wants to make his small expedition without Musaji, the great Musaji, knowing. That's my feeling. But yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, I think I know where our money went.
Mm.
The expedition?
Yeah, well, I guess we'll have to beat it out of his hide. Or,
Except he's in town. I saw him.
Oh, probably he was about to depart. You're not that far behind, if I'm correct. If he's gone,
Yeah, where did he go?
You know what
the
would
west.
be-
From what I know. And by the way, what about that message shell that? Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I was following.
How would you?
I saw the shell. I saw the big shell.
At this point, I'm starting to circle behind him.
I can read
opposite of-
Samakian.
really?
Good
Oh,
for
can
you.
you can you read it more than I can?
And I'm going to take out my whetstone and just start sliding the longsword on the back.
You are cruel. You know that your days are counted if you're doing that, but
So
you want
I'm
me to
gonna,
read that?
I'm gonna start speaking in Abyssal.
Okay. He's on his knees. Okay,
I just really think you should listen to me
Okay,
when I'm
let's make a
talking to
deal.
you, or I will have to peel the skin from you and wear it as a coat.
no.
This is all in Abyssal, by the way.
Okay.
So-
Humble Edie, your servant, will read that. In exchange, I will tell everything about it to Musaji.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I will just read and not do nothing else.
Good idea.
It's hard to read, you know. With age, my eyes is not going that well. My eyes are...
Can I check the? You want to check the sharpness?
Okay. Okay, Talim has been invited to give some sort of a gift to the Enchantress Nari. Yeah, a gift that is in a mountain. Okay, a gift in exchange of high quality Vianji, only for himself,
Oh,
with all Samakians to transport it, and enough money to buy his own boat. Bring it.
Okay.
Oh, Talim will be rich.
You know what I think we should do to sort of
Yeah, what we should do, like
Yeah.
if he was in the team.
Yeah. I think we should take our friend here, Al, to go meet Musashi. And we can have this conversation with Musashi, and you can explain what's going on. And I would be interested to see your conversation with Musashi. Wouldn't that be an interesting conversation?
Perfect. That's all I needed to hear as I slide the whetstone into my pouch. I grab him by the scruff of the neck and I put the sword behind him and I start walking him forward.
I don't work for Musashi. I don't work for anyone. I'm just sitting all day.
Oh, save your
to
breath.
read.
Well, I'm sure he will reward you if he believes you.
Okay.
Start walking to Musashi.
You know that Musashi has, well, every buildings in the city is quite sober and you know, not much, like I said, not much decoration. Okay, it's just practical buildings on this only bay in that strange island. But his home is a little bigger. You know where it is? It's 2 stories high, you know, 2 levels high, which is the only building like that. So it's very easy to find. You've been here once when you were hired. So getting at the door, you can see two orcs guarding the door. Two of the bodyguards of Musaji, looking at you, coming their way.
Hi.
What do you want?
To talk to Musashi.
Do we have an appointment?
That's a big word for you to use.
I
think we probably would have an appointment if he knew what we wanted to talk about.
What is you want to talk about?
Well, someone seems to be betraying Musashi.
Mm-hmm.
And if someone's betraying him, then he probably wants to know. Now, I can see why somebody who was helping the betrayer wouldn't want him to hear it. So
Now, you don't think that these two are helping the betrayer,
no,
do you?
I don't.
Really? I never
But
would
if
even
they-
thought of that.
They seem like nice people.
I
You're
don't.
nice, aren't you?
They're looking at each other. And he knocking at the door. You can see a female human, and an old lady, probably some sort of a wizard too, coming, and they talk about betrayal, the Musaji. So the lady look at you. So you are betrayers? What is it?
We're bringing someone who can give information about betrayal.
Oh,
Isn't
hi.
that right, Al?
Yeah,
Tap him on the
Al-Idi.
shoulder.
Al-Idi. The one who sees everything. Oh, yeah, I know him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he seems to know some things that he didn't tell Musashi about people running scams behind his back. And this has resulted us not getting paid recently, and that made us angry. So we thought we'd bring him to you so you could maybe get the information that he wasn't sharing.
Okay,
Yeah.
the information is good. As for you being angry at
Oh,
not
I'm
being
not
paid
angry.
is quite usual. You know, it's not important in general for Musashi, but
Oh, don't worry. I don't get angry.
I'm not impressed. Get
Well-
inside. Get to see Musashi. He's in a party right now, but I think he can make some time for you if it's betrayal behind that. Yeah,
Okay.
welcome to Musashi's.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You enter the building. Well, you have some perfume in the air, some incense being burned to make some interesting ambiance. And yeah, you can see someone who is looking at the wall and talking to it, probably under the influence of some Bionji. And you can see people. Some are nudes, dancing. Some are kind of people having lots of fun. Some of them have some algia to make a crown with it. And in a bigger room with lots of torches open, and you can see Musashi in some sort of a throne he made for himself, with two ladies around him, and making some massages. Musashi is a man, a very thin man with a long nose. Looks at you. Oh, yeah. Someone told me that someone was at the door talking about betrayal.
Yeah. So this is Al. Have you met Al?
Oh yeah, Al Edie. Ah, welcome. Do you want some Vyunji on in your pipe?
Yeah, Al was telling us about Talon, possibly running some scams behind your back.
Talon?
Yeah, and we're contractors. We don't actually have a whole lot of what's the word I'm looking for, Giannis?
Oh, money. Yeah, Sir Sarafu.
Yeah. We so we thought, given that we're sort of unfamiliar with the terrain and what's allowed and what isn't, we should bring Al to you so he could explain what he was trying to explain to us.
Well, what about Talim? He was supposed to be at the party, by the way.
Yeah, apparently he's going west to take a gift to a volcano or something.
What is that? What is that? What is it, Al? It's true. Look at this. He's giving the shell to Musaji, which is looking at it. He's been invited by the enchantress herself, and he stands up. That is what you understand, all of you?
That's what it seems to be. It seems to be the case. I'm looking for the nearest Vyunji pipe.
I never partake.
I do.
Well, okay. Yeah. So Talim is making an expedition. He wants to take my VNG.
That's sort of where we were at this point.
And our payment aside, I mean, it's important to us, obviously, but we've realized that what you yourself would find importance in is that after this expedition, he would be able to start his own business opportunities, right? Isn't that what we were?
He seems troubled. Musaji seems troubled.
We don't really like dying. That's bad. So an unstable work environment increases our chances of dying. So we thought we would help stabilize things again by bringing you into the loop so you understood what was going on.
Bobanat is always well spoken, as you know.
Okay, I can help you with that. I can bring you some of my most trusted assassins to follow you where Talim may be going and stop him before he does that. How do you say that? And I will pay you 3 times what I'm owing you.
Well,
and you will be invited to Talim's execution as a big party right here.
Excellent. So we're looking at half up front.
What?
We're looking at half up front of the 3 times. That's customary. And
no, not front. After. You know, business is business, and
I'm using my convincing trade at this point.
You have trade?
I have a convincing trait.
Okay. All right. Try this. Roll a 15.
So I got a total of a 12 on charisma. So.
Oh, no. You know how business works. He had your money. You were supposed to be paid. He took your money to buy himself a small expedition, from what I believe. So get back what he bring us. And, you will have all my graces. And
I do actually have a request. Just a minor one. Doesn't cost any money at all, actually.
No money at all.
Yeah.
Impress me.
So there are these 2 Elven girls that Talon brought here, and some people, some of your people went after them. I think that they thought, something Talon did reflected on them or something like that. So if you could maybe make sure that they don't get executed, that would be great.
I can do something like that. I know who you are talking about. Yeah.
That would be awesome. Very nice of you. And it improves your reputation as being a kind and merciful businessman.
As always. So I can help you make that expedition and go after Talon.
Okay, we can do that.
That sounds excellent. Let's shake on it.
Okay. Well, he claps his hands, brings some orders to some people, and tells you that all will be ready in half an hour.
Okay.
He gives you some potions, which makes you back all your remaining hit points that you had lost.
Oh, that's nice.
And don't offer you VNG because it says you have to have on your clear mind.
What?
That sounds reasonable.
After, my dear. And I can invite you personally. I think it's Shoshana, isn't it?
That's correct.
I have a memory for the name and pretty ladies.
My eyes are up here, sir.
Yeah, of course. But, I can look anywhere I want in this island. I'm the only one after the Samakians who rule something here.
I just roll my eyes. But he doesn't see that because he's not looking there anyway.
Well, they kind of send you 12 men, okay? These are 12 bandits, okay? That kind of scum that he has under his employment, but they are fine blades.
Excellent.
And yeah, it says, well, hurry up. I don't have any horses, so you have to be on foot.
Okay, I'm used to it.
Why? Okay. So the expedition starts. You go away from Biashara Bay unless you want to do something else.
I don't.
No.
Right. Dave will follow, I guess. So okay, right. Well, the fauna and it's not big forests like we see in other places. It used to be a volcano. The nature, and it's all small bushes and small trees. Okay, but yeah, following their tracks, Talium's tracks with his own expedition, it's quite easy actually, and it goes directly towards the volcano.
All right, I'll be leading the tracking out in the woods just because.
Yeah.
Hunter.
Stop looking so damn happy to be in the woods, Bob.
Oh, yeah. I like it out here.
Stop gloating. Stop gloating.
Oh, come on. You just need to relax and enjoy yourself.
I'll light you on fire.
You know what I don't smell here?
What's that?
Fish?
Raw sewage or fish.
That is true. There is a silver lining once again, Bob. You are brilliant.
Something is odd while you're trekking. These are not footsteps. These are kind of traces from an animal you just can't point out. But lots of them.
I am remarkably astute, i.e. I have the trait astute, and I'm skilled at tracking. Could I figure it out?
Go ahead with an intelligence check. 10 could be the difficulty.
Let's see. It's an intelligence check. I rolled a 15. My intelligence is a +2. Yeah, do I get to add anything due to being astute?
+2.
So 19?
Yeah. Probably it's some kind of a beast that was summoned. Probably some sort of a mount that might be just to make the travel a little faster.
Okay. So we should probably move faster ourselves. It looks like he's got some sort of native mount. You guys don't mind moving double time, do you?
Well, you see all the bandits. They're kind of not happy with that, but they try to press on.
Yeah. I'm sure you guys don't mind explaining to your boss why you move so slowly, right?
We're going faster. Okay. Well, it's quite easy to follow the tracks. They really probably have no talents in covering them, which leads to a place. It's a mountain, but it's okay. It's kind of a not very heavy climb. You know, it's very smooth, kind of a volcano. You have to walk a little, but at some point there's a hole somewhere in the ground. You know, while you're getting up, there's a hole there. You see some pikes, some shovels. They knew that they had to kind of dig there to have a passage, which, yeah, actually there's a passage in the mountain.
Huh. Now, how much time has gone by? Like, have I been able to restore my anima at this point, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Awful.
Goody.
Let's say it took you a full day. You had, well, yeah, okay, you had to sleep at some point, but not much. Okay, you try to pressing on, but the whole day has gone by. All right.
Well, I guess we go underground, fellas. You're not scared of the dark, are you?
The bandits are not sure. Oh, there's strange stories about that volcano.
Oh, yeah. Volcanoes are unpleasant. Of course, here they're not filled with the burning blood of primordial creatures. So they're not as bad.
Or you don't want to get your employer upset.
Well, I don't know what can be worse. Which of them can be worse? Oh, okay.
That depends. Does he like to flay people?
Yes, sometimes.
That can be worse.
So I'm gonna try to like calm them down by casting light as we go underground. So I'm thinking,
we can
The witch to the rescue.
We can see what's going on. Oh, okay.
I am a cheerful ball of light.
Yeah. And I refrain from casting it on Bob's head. And I'm like, okay, we're not gonna do this.
As you get inside, okay, following the tracks, now you can see footsteps, real footsteps getting inside. All the strange footprints that you saw, you don't have them. You know, you don't have them anymore. You can see dead bodies. Yeah, some of humans, a dwarf, heavily bitten. Something has bit them hard. A beast of some sort, obviously.
Well, I'm starting to think that casting light was a bad idea.
Huh. Well, it's certainly better to know about it, I guess.
Do you recognize those teeth marks?
I should be able to. I mean,
Try.
it's something that I probably could pick out because I'm a tracker, right?
Yeah, try. Have an intelligence check on that.
So that's not great. I got 7.
Don't know what it is. Probably, well, something very strong, but you can't really know. And the tracks are going away.
So
in the caverns.
Since I do have tracking as well, can I inspect them as well?
Yeah, try.
So that's a total of a 15.
Well, you don't know what bitten them, but you can see footprints of some sort of a creature. You don't know what it can be. It has kind of 3 fingers. It's quite big, and it's going away, you know, in the same direction of the other footprints.
Okay.
Yeah, there are some confused footprints as if a fight went on, but at some point, the footprints of the creature and the footprints you were following are going in the same direction in the in there.
So I kind of pass that on to Bob and Honest.
Oh,
as we're walking. Interesting.
yeah, that's super interesting.
How long ago do these bodies look like they've been killed?
Not that long.
Okay. Yeah.
Not that long. You're pretty sure they were killed maybe this morning?
Any coin on them?
They already been taken.
How convenient. All right.
Oh, that's probably a sign that...
Johannes is like, drat.
Yeah.
Come on, boys. You're not scared, are you?
Not particularly, though I am not thrilled about the notion of facing imminent death.
Well, this light's not going to last forever.
I kind of hope it does.
Right?
Well, how long do you live?
Well, we'll find out.
You can hear a roar echoing in the corridor. A strange
turned
roar.
around.
Never heard of one like that.
Well, I've got my bow out.
Yeah. I turn around to the bandits. It's time to get your weapons out, boys.
Hey, can you cast light on objects?
I can.
You want to cast it on an arrow and I can fire it down there and see what's down there?
No, not really. Because you want me to use all my energy on light?
Well,
what if I have to help kill it?
You're not very good at killing things anyway.
I will kill you later, Bob. I swear.
A second roar.
I'm sure it's fine. We don't need to see it coming, right?
Well, you can hear the roar is closer this time.
I'm just going to stand back and pull my bow out and get ready.
While they do that, I kind of have them spread up against the wall, and I'm going to start stealthing ahead. Give it a little time so my low light starts to come back.
Your what?
It says half elves get low light vision.
It's a good question. Half elf.
Page.
Yeah.
Page 20.
Yeah. It does.
So I'm going to kind of go slowly creeping away from them and making sure I'm stealthing at first. It's not only make sure I'm in stealth, but my low light starts to come back. But I want them to sort of set a trap. So if I don't come back, you guys know what to do.
Make your stealth check.
We split the reward 2 ways.
Right?
I wouldn't do that.
So it's a total of a 15.
Right. Trying to be stealthy, you can see a pair of eyes really looking at you. So and you can hear the breathing, hard breathing of something quite big.
Yeah, Bob's back towards the entrance of the cave going, "Hey, Johannes, are you seeing anything up there?"
Ah.
Oh,
but it's Johannes that is in front of crew. What are you doing, Johannes?
It's staring right back at me. How far away from me is it?
20 feet.
It's looking right at me, Ray. I think it can hear you, Ray.
Can I make out what it is in the low light?
Quite large, 6 legs, probably. Make a all right, and he's really looking at you. What is your RD? Resilience, defense.
11.
Oh yeah. Well, I dropped my D20. Sorry.
But I am very cunning, so that's why your dice fell off.
Yeah, that's why. Sorry about that. Oh, I found it. Okay, roll it again. Okay. You feel immobilized.
Sweet. The only thing that comes to mind is I should have worn my brown pants.
All right. Well, so what are the two others are doing? You don't know where, you know, he's got away, so you don't hear him anymore. So you have no news from him right now.
Well, I said to wait.
Is he doing fine?
Why don't you go down and check?
Why I would do that? That roar, what it was?
I'm sure it's fine. It actually probably isn't, but I'm trying to be calm and reassuring. People tell me that I can be off-putting sometimes, and I'd like to change that.
Okay. Listening to you, the three of them are going forward. Let's check that out. Maybe he's playing a trick on us. That Johannes.
Yeah. I'll go behind him at a respectful distance so the light is cast, so just a little enough so they can see.
Right. Let's get back to Johannes. Sorry, Ivan, I just didn't make it. What the last thing you said?
Oh, I'm gonna follow behind our three brave guards that so they can have some light. But I'll be behind them.
Okay.
By
all the
by
while,
10 feet.
Johannes, your armor defense. What is it?
My armor defense is 18.
Right. So the creature is coming at you. Well, I can make. I can show you what it looks like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty.
And he wants to bite at you, and succeeds. And you feel even more slowed down, and you lose 10 hit points.
Does that give me an opportunity to do anything? Like save again, or?
Well,
different system, just trying to gauge it.
Well,
or shake it off.
Yeah, well, you can that's one of the moves you can do. You try to do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to shake it off. So I realize that mortality is imminent here.
Yeah, make your initiative check, by the way.
Okay. So my initiative is total of 11.
Right, you're faster in. So you have shaken off. You're back to your senses. You can feel the pain. You can feel that you're a little numb. You're a little numbed. But what are you doing?
Should we all roll initiative, or is he far enough separate that the rest of us shouldn't?
It's separate, but soon enough, depending on how fast you'll get to there. But you can, well, Bob, you can hear the creature. You know, there are sounds that makes you think that some sort of a fight is going on
I'm definitely going to calmly walk following Sursana's light.
Right.
I can see that, and I'll just follow her with arrow at the ready.
Right. So, Johannes, what are you doing?
Okay. So I'm employing my cautious at this point because, you know, courage is not part of this situation. And I am... How big is this thing, by the way? Larger than man size?
What? Yeah.
Okay. I am going to start moving at max speed back the way I came, not worrying about stealth in any way, shape, or form.
Okay, the
Knows where you are.
creature,
not to scream.
the creature is following, by the way. Yeah.
Okay.
And well, you kind of run a little faster than it, but you came across some of the bandits, and it simply jumps on one of them, and puts them down.
And I say that's unfortunate.
And Soshana, so you see the creature itself. You can roll yourself an initiative if you want.
Oh yes,
Is it within the radius of Shoshana's light? Can I also see it?
Well, yeah, you can roll an initiative too.
Okay.
I brought a friend.
It's
17.
like that. How much?
17.
15, and
I got actually 17 as well.
let's go with Soshana.
Okay, well, I got this big creature in front of us, huh? And it's ripping apart one of our guys, huh?
Yeah, and the two others are fleeing away.
Oh, those cowards. Well, I think it's time to be really proactive here. Let's see what could possibly hurt this thing the most. Oh gosh. All right, then I'm gonna use a shocking ray.
Right, it is.
Yeah.
I'm
So,
shocked.
Shocking.
Shocking is shocked.
I'm
Yeah.
shocked. Shocked to hear that you will use shocking ray.
Shock the monkey.
Well, this class is definitely a damage class. There's a bunch of different things, but it's a matter of like, do you want to freeze it or electrocute it or burn it?
You
Yeah.
could freeze it and then burn it.
Yeah. Okay. So
Makes
let's
a good
see
show.
Oh boy. So that is a 9.
Total of 9.
There's a total of 9 to hit this thing versus evasion.
The shocking ray just don't get through. If you want to move, what it does look like.
If I want to move,
Yeah, you still have a move action.
oh, I just backpedal a little bit, realizing I just missed this
Which
thing.
give the place to Bob.
Okay, so it's my turn.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm going to spend the action steadying.
Okay.
Which means that my next attack will have a +4.
Right on. It's Joanna's turn.
All right. So, am I more than 10 feet away from it?
Little. But
All right,
if
so-
you take a move to get closer, it can work, depending
Yeah.
on what you do.
So at this point, I'm with my friends, so I feel a little more emboldened, even though I turn and begins moving forward and perform a pouncing strike onto the creature. And I would like to try to actually pounce onto its back with my longsword.
Try this.
Try this?
Yeah, go roll for it.
Okay. So it's a 22 to hit.
You hit.
All right.
It goes right into it. Tell me how much damage you do.
That is a total of 6 points of damage, but I would like to stick it into its back, but I'd also like to try to ride the thing.
Oh yeah. Will it let itself be ridden? Well, doesn't like you to be on its back, so it's kind of moving to get you down. That is this move. It will be a dex check against it, an opposed roll. You have to beat 6 or more. I rolled that.
I got a 24.
And
So I'm going to guess that's more than 6.
Yeah.
totally graceful. Shoshana.
Oh boy. So now I've got my friend on top of this creature.
Yes.
That does make setting him on fire more difficult.
All right. Well, we're gonna go for the eviscerating ray
Nice.
because that sounds cooler.
I did accept anything that came my way at that point when I launched onto its back.
Oh, that is a natural 20.
Oh my
Ooh.
god.
Which
Nice.
makes it you make full damage.
That's full damage. That's what it does. Okay.
It depends on how many points you spend.
Right.
Probably.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna go for you're spending 4 anima points. So
You
my
two.
the max for 2 dice. So that's 16 plus my magic bonus, which is 6. So that is
22.
yeah, 22 points of damage.
That's pretty good.
Oh, okay. The creature makes some sort of a scream. Yeah, and it's Bob's turn.
Okay. So, I'm going to pull a winging shot, which normally gives me a -2, but because I steadied last turn, I'm at +4. So I'm actually at a +2 to my already high range
+6.
bonus.
I think it's +6.
And almost
Yeah.
no chance to hit our friend between the eyes.
Don't roll a 1.
I rolled a natural 19. So,
Oh.
yes, I hit
Make
it.
your damage roll.
Let's see, that's 4 plus 8. So 12 plus 6. So, yeah, 18.
18, which hurts a lot. Well,
And
okay.
it's at -2 to attacks until the end of its next turn.
Where did the arrow ended up?
In its eye.
It still has one eye left. Very, very angry about this. The creature, well, feels that it's in front of some able fighters. Well, try to run away with Bob's on its back. Not Bob, but Johannes on his back.
If you start to slip, just grab the arrow. It's like a handle.
It's
Yeah,
kind
near
of
the
going.
mouth, but that's detail.
Yeah.
All right, so he's going away, running as fast as it can, trying to put off Johannes. Do you want to still ride it?
Yes.
By the way, but by the way, it's your turn. What do you trying to do? I forgot about it, but it's your turn.
I would like to do a weak point strike on its other eye.
All right, go ahead.
So that is a dirty 20.
Which works. Make your
So-
damage roll.
11 points of damage.
Man, you are violent.
And at that point, I kind of extract the sword and just kind of start running off the back of it as it just probably goes wild in the cavern because
Well,
it's trying to run away and it doesn't know where it's going, right?
Okay. Well, it's going. Yeah, it's going wild. It's going in all sorts of direction. And okay, then yeah, you kind of hear it scream, and you just have the echoes of it while it's going. It's going farther away.
Yeah, so I extract my sword and leap off of it as it just freaks out and
Okay,
runs off.
you're alone. All the bandits have abandoned you.
Yeah, I bet.
Pussies.
But the bandit that the creature hit his neck has 5 Sufaro in his pocket, say 5 gold pieces.
Okay.
If you, I guess
I think we're gonna wait until we put down the monster first.
I think it's running off into the cavern, right? Screaming. Unless
Yeah.
That sounds like it. I just watch my my friend take the coins out of the man's pocket. I think some things never change.
So,
you know I'm good for it.
do you want a sandwich? We could maybe make a sandwich.
Uh,
No?
Not right now, Bob.
Didn't we just eat a couple hours ago?
Well, we've been on the road for a while. I assume. Takes a while.
I ate lunch on the way, Bob.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So, you still have the tracks. Still can have a grasp on the tracks. Now, the road is dividing itself by 2. You can see the creature is going on the right. Some of its traces is going back and forth, but you know that it's going in the right. And some traces are going to the right too, but you can see other shovels and picks on the ground. And some traces are going to the left.
Hmm.
But these are footprints.
You know, fellas, the left has less of those creatures down that way. Just saying. I can do math.
That sounds reasonable.
But does it cut back to where we're going?
That's a
I
good
ask as
question.
I'm washing out the blood of this bite that's on my side. By the way, don't let it bite you.
I think that is a good tip. Thank you. I will try and avoid that.
I'm not opposed to going on the left route.
Yeah. We'll probably feel it less when they sneak up behind us and kill us quickly.
What is your choice? You can hear the suffering creature on the right still echoing, but it seems quite silent on the left.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, the French translator in the chat is going bananas. You try to type the word bite, it does not come up bite.
I can read. Well, it doesn't. Strangely, it doesn't translate in French. I hear it. I can read that in English.
Well, just don't ever type bite. Doesn't come up bite. That's phenomenal.
Yeah. I know what. Yeah, the French translator. Yeah. I can see what kind of words you can have, but.
Well.
Oh yeah. Okay, right. Thanks, Googles, for those friendly apps.
What the hell?
All right. What are you guys doing?
Going left. Love of God.
Going left?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not too long that you can find someone sitting in the corridor. Someone who seems to be bleeding. Seems someone you don't know. It's a human, a guy with a beret on his head, and he's looking at you.
He's wearing a beret?
Yeah, sometimes a funny hat.
Oh. Hi.
That looks like it hurts.
I like your hat.
Yeah, you may take it after I'm...
That's awfully generous, but maybe we can keep you from dying. Anybody got a thing that we can do to heal him? That's actually a
You can stabilize, yeah.
okay. What the?
I'll try to stabilize him. What the heck?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Plus wisdom, isn't it?
I think.
Yeah, you should probably do that, and not me.
No.
Look at you, my stats. Maybe not me. No.
Try to find a healing table. We're learning the game at the same time.
I think it's pretty hard too. I think it's something like 15 or something, if I recall correctly.
Page 63. You know how it goes. Well, combat healing, magic healing, short rest. Well, there's not much. Well, roll a. Well, yeah, okay. Make a stabilize. Make your wisdom check.
All right. That is that's a 14.
All right, okay. The guy will live a little longer.
That's nice.
And yeah. What are you doing here? Who are you?
Where's Talon?
Talon went this way, and he's pointing out where you came from. He's got at the same place as where the creature came from.
Oh, that's unfortunate. We got you stable. Do you need help getting out?
I can't walk. I think I don't feel my legs anymore.
Oh. We should probably help him get out of here.
Oh, he's not going to make it.
What? Oh.
Well, see, I just read page 56, so I know he's not really going to make it.
It's portentous.
Yeah, but
It's not destined.
I mean, it seems kind of mean to leave him here, right?
Would you rather slit his throat?
No.
Okay, let's take him.
No, I can't. Wow, he's in pain.
Don't worry. We'll help you to the exit and leave you with the fellas there, and then we'll go deal with the monsters. That's why they pay us.
All right. Okay, then you bring in with you, I guess. You get to where there was this separation in the passages. You have the right, passage. So what do you do with the guy? Just tell me what you're trying to do.
Just back out closer to the entrance, so he can at least see the entrance and see the light.
Okay, it's done.
And I'll be like, now don't worry, we've told Masaji why you were here, so it'll be fine.
Hey, be careful. He was
Thanks.
after some sort of a strange stone.
Strange stone. Oh, well. I don't like strange stones. No, wait. I do like them.
Stone.
They're pretty.
I gotta make a lore check here.
Go ahead.
I think I have the actual skill of lore. So what is that gonna be? My intelligence?
Good. Intelligence, and you have a +2 for your check.
Okay. All right, cool. So that is 15 +2 +1. So that's 18 altogether.
Well, you've heard about a legend that there was an artifact in that mountain called the Time Stone.
Time Stone.
Something preventing the volcano. Something that has stopped the volcano from erupting a long time ago.
A time stone.
So if he's after the Time Stone, that means somebody wants to
Yeah, that's what he said. He said it was the gift.
Uh-huh. Talon's not working for some other guy, big, purple, really ugly chin. Just checking.
He's just paying us.
Okay. It's cool. You relax. We'll go take care of the monsters.
So you get back inside, I guess.
Yeah.
And going on the right track, or do we have something
Yeah.
else in mind?
I like
Right
the
track.
right track.
Okay, go. You're following the tracks of the creature. You don't hear it anymore.
Oh, I'm sure that's a good sign.
Mm-hmm.
And you get, yeah. Well, but you see other tracks. Footprints from Samakians, fish people.
Ooh. Maybe they'll be our friends.
Okay. Yeah, maybe. Okay, you get to more larger rooms, you know, so something naturally open into the mountain. And you can see 4 Samakians trying to dig into the wall. And you can see a strange, well, it's easy like that, but you can see a strange stone coming out of the wall. No talent. And you can see the creature that was kind of massacred by some spears from the Samakians. They kind of killed the beast.
Hi.
Turning around with their big fish eyes. Are you Talim?
No.
Yes, we are. He is.
I'm not Talon.
Yes, you are.
I'm Bob.
He's Talon. I point to Johanna.
Are you Talim?
No. We're
He's
looking
Talon.
for him.
Please
Where-
don't talk,
Okay.
Bob.
Bob, shh.
Okay.
With Talon.
Talim needs to help us. And they're pointing the stone.
Oh.
Go
So
ahead,
this
help
is-
him, Talon. Look at Johannes. Go ahead, Talon, help him.
Okay.
I can't reach summation or whatever.
You don't need to read it. They can read it.
Yeah. So what do you need help with on the stone? Do you need it like chopped out, or do you need me to set it on fire, or
He simply kicks out a tool that was on the ground. Shovel. Help.
Shovel. Oh.
It's for the great enchantress.
It is?
Yes. Help.
Oh. Okay. And you were expecting me?
That wasn't
Italian.
part of it. We weren't supposed to dig. That wasn't part of the deal.
Dig. Samakian can touch. You can.
So, I have a weird notion. And I'm going to run it past the game master and see what kind of skills I might use to confirm said weird notion. So, we knew that he probably had access to an invisibility potion.
Yeah.
Can I look at the tracks and see tracks on the ground from somebody who isn't there?
No, all the tracks are normal.
Okay. Are they all fish people tracks or are there human tracks?
Right now, it's only fish people tracks
Okay.
with some tracks of the creature.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. I'm Talon, I guess.
You
And
are.
yes. And
You are.
I don't do manual labor. I have people for that, and I gesture towards you two.
No.
And they bring you some tools with their big eyes. Dig.
We
That's
make the
why
females work in our.
So I'm gonna go up and examine the stone and see, like, just how easy does it look like to get it out? Or is it really
Well,
still stuck? Or
the wall is quite easy, guys. It's kind of easy to break.
right?
So it could be easy to take it out. You can make an intelligence check with the lore if
Okay.
you'd like.
Yeah, I would. And that is a 11.
Well, with some study, you could know how to use that. But right now, you don't know how to use that stone. But it's obviously a special object.
Hey, so Shauna,
Yes. Talon?
I'm just checking for safety purposes, you understand. What would happen if that stone were to be broken?
Broken? Oh, we don't want to break it. This is too valuable.
Well, I'm not saying I want it broken. I want to know, for safety purposes, how far I should stand away while you're hitting it with a shovel.
Oh, I'm not going to hit the stone. What would happen? I think it's actually. No, wait. Let me remember this text I read. All infernals within like 3 miles will die instantly. Other than that, it should be fine.
Okay. That's not good.
Let's see if I can force it out of there with using the using forced object.
Go ahead.
Which
The difficulty of what is the difficulty of
I
that?
don't know if it has I don't know if it has difficulty.
For subject, what level is it? It's for
It's first one anima. It's level page 83. I'm not sure if that would really.
McCoy, the player, is having a rat trap moment and wanting to say, "We're all gonna die."
All right. Take that anima,
Right.
and you don't have to roll anything.
Okay.
So,
Just trying to see if I can force it out of this, where it is.
well, as you move it, it's kind of the wall kind of crumbles a little around it, and it just falls down on just in the front of the feet of Johannes.
And I turn around, I look at Bob and go, boom.
Okay.
Just kidding, Bob. It didn't break.
Yeah, I noticed.
So what's on the stone as I pick it up?
Some carved, lines all around. Only that. Stone is quite well polished, and you have all the Samakians looking at it. Talim must bring the gift.
Oh, okay. I'm going to wander over and pick it up. This may end poorly.
Okay. Well, you can feel that there's something powerful in there. You can feel the buzz in your hand while you're taking that. And the Samakian are opening the way. This way. This way.
Oh, okay. So what happens when the volcano erupts?
And the Samakian are looking at you. What volcano?
The one we're in?
saying nothing. They're continuing on their path.
Huh.
And then they take the left turn where you were, and they're continuing on. And it's going, you can feel that it's going down a little, and it's becoming more humid. And you finally, there's some water on the ground. They're walking in the water, like entering it a little.
So, guys, I have a plan.
They're looking at you.
It's a good plan. And I look over at Shoshana and Johannes. I like this plan. I don't think you're going to like this plan.
Plan is to bring it the gift if you want your Vionji and
Of course.
fortune.
Yeah. I'm going to run.
Run where?
I'm running back to the entrance with the stone in hand.
Okay, I'm asking the other two, what are you doing?
Oh my God. Well,
I'm going to turn with the shovel in hand and throw it at their feet in the front of the ones that are...
Samakians.
Yeah.
Make some sort of an obstacles.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. How big is this passage that we're in? Like, how narrow is the passage? Is my point.
The three of you can run alongside.
Okay, the three of us can run on. Okay, then I'm gonna have to. Oh, good God in heaven! I'm gonna have to. Oh, God! I'd have to cast Wall of Fire.
Oh, that sounds like a good plan. Fire. Go ahead.
Wall of Fire. I think. Yeah, I guess I'll cast it like as kind of an attack, but it's gonna. I guess the Wall of Fire stays there for a couple or for like 3 rounds anyway.
Yeah.
Because really, what I want to do is kind of block their passage, block them. From,
You only want to block the passage.
yeah, I want to block the passage. So
Right. Well, you don't have to. Yeah, you have to roll something against creature, but just putting the fire there, I feel that you don't have to roll anything.
right.
Okay.
Yeah, my only
So
question is my Wall of Fire big enough? Because I can only make it 10 feet wide.
Yeah, well, the 3. I think you have to spend the 4 anima points to get all the.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that. Yeah.
So you cast with a great formula, I guess.
Yeah.
So it was quite a surprise. You can hear the fishmen making some sort of a whistle, but the fire makes some noise. So you're running away.
Yeah.
All of the 3 of you.
And I'm bolt like that idiot, that freaking idiot. I'm gonna kill him. You stupid bastard, Bob.
Right. So you're outside. All of 3 of you. You're outside, and well, right now you see the guy you say is still sitting there, and you see you, all of three of you running away. You can see your guys a little away down the mountain.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Bob, you realize you're going to sacrifice that guy that can't walk.
Yeah, that's okay. We should do something about that.
I shall back at him. Run. I keep going.
Running. So you have Shoshana running down the mountain.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Johannes, will you help me carry him down the mountain?
I look down at the guy. Is his belt pouch bulging like he pilfered all those other
You want to
bandits.
Yeah, well,
He
he
wants to
has
do his
lots of
live
going.
body.
Yeah, he has
He
lots
did
of
take our money, actually, because he's part of the expedition.
lots of Sarafu in his pockets.
All right. I look down at him. I'm sorry. You're done for. And I take my... It sliced the pouch off of him. And I keep going.
What's this going on?
Don't like you.
Yeah, tell them Talon did it. They'll believe you. They might even heal you so that you can help them find Talon.
Okay. Right. Okay. Here's the deal. Where do you want to go with your stone? Do you want... well, I have some questions. Do you want your fellow bandits to accompany you somewhere? Do you want to join them, or...
Oh, no.
Where do you want to go with the stone?
Hey, guys, let's go out into the wilderness where they have a harder time tracking us.
Everything's about hiding in the woods for you, isn't it, Bob?
It's sort of my go-to, yeah.
Yeah, I've noticed. Let me see that rock.
Okay. Here.
Okay. Just make sure. Fast forwarding a little. You're in the wood, checking the stone. Is that the scene you want to set up?
Yeah, and I'm trying to brush away our tracks to try to divert where we went.
Okay,
While
so
they're
yeah,
doing that.
that's a good plan. Make a well, probably a dexterity check. Let's do it with the dexterity check, and you have tracking, I guess. Yeah, you have tracking. So add a +2.
Yeah, I'll help him as well. I've got tracking, so
get the +2. Yeah. Okay. Right, Dave, roll me that.
Tracking is based off of wisdom, right?
Oh, I mean, go with wisdom.
Okay.
I was confused.
So 18.
Okay. So I have to roll. Will the Samakians will find you? Right. You're in the wood with the stone. You want to study it, isn't it? Shoshana.
Yeah, I'll look at it.
Makes an intelligence check with your lore.
All right. That is only an 11.
Very it's some sort of an enigma.
Right. But I have an idea, fellas.
yeah.
If we bring this back to Musashi, he already knows that Nahari wants this, and the town was going to get all this reward for it. So if we give it to him, then he can get the reward, or we could get the reward.
I'm thinking that meeting with the Enchantress would be a very
Profitable?
short lifespan option for us. I prefer long lifespan options.
Okay, then we give it to Musashi, and then he rewards us, and then he has to deal with the long and short term problems.
Sure, but if he does that, we should include in our negotiations boats to somewhere else.
I bet you that could be arranged. I mean, we're talking a big reward he's going to get, right?
I think that's a reasonable thing to ask for, considering that we did actually anger one of the most powerful beings on this island. And we just removed a time stone that may have been keeping the volcano from erupting. I kind of don't want to be here anymore.
Oh, we should probably go back to town.
Yeah.
Actually,
I just thought we needed to take a moment and figure out what we were going to do. And we were in a sort of forced go meet the evil enchantress thing. And I thought that was probably bad.
You still have that potion, don't you, Bob?
I do. I do.
Okay.
Right. How are you gonna conduct this? What is your next move?
I will find an alternate route into the town than the one we took to come out.
Okay. Right. So you want to be stealthy about it.
Yes. And I have an invisibility potion that will help me do that if I need to. I don't want to use it, but if it looks like a thing that will help with, I will certainly do so.
Okay. You don't want to be noticed.
Right.
The stealthy one is Johannes, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I'm just finding a different route. He gets to figure out how we get in.
Different route is quite easy to figure out.
Okay.
But once you know that Usagi has eyes everywhere in there, so it's the thing is to be stealthy about it. Okay, let's make it that way. Make a tracking roll for Bob. If you have 15 or more, I'll have a bonus to the stealth check. 20 or more will be a greater bonus. Let's say +2 if you get 15 or more, and +3 for 20 or more.
So tracking, huh?
Yeah.
Let me double check because it's going to be a close thing. I rolled a 7. My tracking would be based off of what?
Wisdom.
Wisdom?
And +2 because you have something to. You're a hunter.
That's true. Can I use a trait as well, or do they cancel each other out?
They don't cancel. No. You. Well, what trait do you want to take?
Careful.
Right. Okay. If you take it, I guess you got it. Yeah. You rolled okay. And
no, I don't get it actually.
No, okay. You just doesn't give the bonus.
Yeah.
How stealthy you will be now, Dave, with Johannes.
Sorry, I couldn't give you a bonus on that.
Oh,
It
damn
will
it.
depend on how you will meet Musagi, how well informed you will be, how surprised he will be because you're heading there.
All right, so stealth is dex, so plus my skills, so 16, 21 total.
Well, it's quite a good. Okay. Tell me how you stealthily walked in the streets of the Biashara Bay. Just give me a picture of how do you see it.
So I would imagine that we probably entered the city and quickly moved to one of the rickety carts that were available and started moving the cart forward with Bob, hood up, and we're all three moving, right?
Sure.
And the two of us in the cart, and we're just kind of hiding in this cart. We kind of stole it out in front of this building and made our way to Musagi.
Yeah, it's not like they have license plates or anything. One cart looks like another.
Yeah, right. In front of Musagi's place. How do you introduce yourself? How do you want to get to Musagi's?
Well, we need to move through an alleyway, right? If I'm not mistaken.
There are some around, yeah.
So we drop next to an alley and then just roll into the alley and start making our way through the alley into the door of Musagi.
The main door
Yes.
with the two orcs still there. Ah,
Hi.
We come bearing gifts.
Yes.
you come back.
Yes.
I
That's
did.
We've got the stone.
We have something for your boss. I think he'll be interested.
All right. He knocking at the door. This time this is another servant. Another human comes by. Oh, you came back
Yeah.
with the
Big
mission
surprise.
complete.
The mission is complete. Yes. Though Thorn is going, or not Thorn.
Talon.
Talon. Talon is really not enjoying life right now.
Oh,
Probably for the best.
Yeah.
okay. He let you enter in. This time there's no party. The place has been, back to a cleaner state. And so you come by the same room where there's this throne, but this time Musaji is sitting in a table beside, eating some lobsters. Oh, you came back. Ah.
Yeah.
Well, did you came back with something? Because it would be quite sad for you.
Well, yeah. We brought this. Pull up the stone.
What is it? Looking at Soshara. What do you gain? This is.
That is a stone that the Nahari wants.
Yeah.
She wants.
She
This
wanted
was-
it. She wanted it as a gift.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she's willing to trade all that spice and all that cash for. The reward can be yours now.
Yes. You seem quite embarrassed by the object.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do with that?
Well, that depends on what your intentions are, I guess. I mean,
Intentions.
yeah. Like, you could just keep it out of the hands of the enchantress to frustrate her goals. Or you could tell her that you have it and draw her people into traps and kill them one by one. Or you could sell it to her. I will point out that we were told that it was somehow keeping the volcano from erupting.
Ixnay and the volcano bay.
Yeah, so you probably don't want to do anything that would damage the stone itself, but there's a whole range of possibilities.
He's looking at this embarrassed. And then the servant is coming back and Master Musaji, other visitors are here to see you. It's quite urgent. Someone wants their gifts. Musaji is looking at you. Make them enter. So you see the two Samakians, those with the shell, they are royal guards.
Ah. Hello.
The enchantress wants to see you, and they're looking at Musaji. He's looking at you with. He seems to be quite angry, and he doesn't say a thing.
I think we're looking at this all wrong. I mean, because if you think about it, without the stone, the fish people are in a bad way. So, really, you're in charge now. He looks at Musaji.
You can hear echoes of scream. People panic in the street. What is going on?
Well, the enchantress was having Talon extract this rock from the volcano. I assume that she wanted something bad to happen.
And some people are coming beside you. Some people that were into Musaji's service, some sort, some servants outside. I don't know what is going on, but something is coming out from the sea and coming by the bay.
Oh yeah, she does have a rumored ability to bring up terrible creatures. That's true.
It's true? Oh.
Yeah. She probably sent something terrible into the bay. That seems unfortunate.
Echoes of stuff breaking outside. Big stuff breaking.
But we did do what was expected of us. We took care of the Talon threat.
Yeah.
No time to pay for. You just bring the stone. Bring it to her.
Okay.
Oh, no. They were looking for you. Sir.
You're in charge now.
As you say this, something is breaking the roof. Make all a dexterity check.
Oh, dear. Gonna end poorly. Oh, and I rolled a 1.
I rolled a 20. Yes.
20. 16. All right. Well, you're being... Bob is being...
buried?
Yeah, that's the word I was searching. Buried under the roof.
Oh, dear.
While Shoshana, you're just got out of your way, and you can be anywhere with if he wants to. Johannes following. Where do you want to be, Shoshana?
Oh, I'm running.
Getting out of the place.
And Bob's got the rock, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's Musaji. Well, you're with the rock.
Okay.
And the potion.
That's true.
Yeah, you got the potion too. Yeah.
I'm buried though. It's not great.
No. Outside, you can see something as large as the city, some sort of a big octopus, and its big tentacle smashing things. And on the head of the octopus, you can see a Samakian, a pink colored Samakian.
True.
Yeah, all with ends wide open, and you can feel the magic is in the air.
Huh. I'm just gonna hide here in the rubble if that's okay, guys.
You can see boats going away. There's a boat trying to get away, and one of the tentacles just take it and break it. And you can see in one of the tentacle far away. Well, not that far because the tentacle is getting over you, but there's Talim stuck in him, screaming.
Wow. Oh, hey, there's Talon.
So I want to know what Johannes and Shoshana wants to do with the rat of the great sea enchantress.
Well, my movement rate is 7.
Beside the movement rate, what is our plan for, well, the near future?
Oh.
Huh.
Well, she's
I'm going to
really
see if I can activate the stone.
She's really hoping the Bob gives her the damn rock. But I'm mostly just running.
Where?
Doesn't really matter.
Totally out of panic. And Johannes, do you follow Shoshana or try to do something else?
So is Bobanatus totally buried?
Well, you don't know. The building has been smashed.
Well, it seems like the interest is no longer on the building, right? So
don't
I'd like
know.
to go back in and see if Bobinatus is.
You want to really retrieve him?
Yeah.
Right. All right. Well,
Tracking.
no need for tracking. You try to retrieve him, and while you're doing that, you have the enchantress saying, "I want my gift. I want my gift."
I want my money, and I want my Bobinatus. So,
So I'm gonna. Can I? Like, is there some way of attuning to the stone?
Well, you don't know. It's a very hard artifact. The stone is beside you, by the way. Okay, you've been able to be retrieved from the roof. By the way, you have lost 28 points.
Ouch! That's rough. Tough but fair. I'm still more or less okay though.
I'm
Stone
gonna.
is there. You can see Mozaji being buried, and he's trying to get out of the rubbles.
Yeah. Ooh, that's tough there. I'm so I kind of brought this on us because I didn't understand the extent of the problem, I guess. So I guess I'll fix it. And I'll take the stone outside.
Right. Oh, the tentacles. One of them is moving towards you, but a little more slowly.
Is this the thing you were looking for?
It kind of extends on the ground, and you can see the enchantress. You can climb on it.
I will climb on it. Guys, I really hope I don't die doing this. That would be bad.
It's a new adventure.
No, it's an old one. Not one I'm looking forward to.
Out of the corner of her eye, Shoshana has seen this and is like stopped dead in her tracks, like, I don't believe it.
You are in front of Nahari, which is a very stunning creature, looking at you with her big pinky eye, fish eyes, and says, "This is my queen consort. I need a champion to marry. Are you Talim?"
Yes,
Look
he's
off in the
telling.
direction of where Talon fell
Yes,
apart.
he is.
And you can see Talim actually in the air is pointing at you. Yes, of course. This is Talim. He's pointing at you, Bob.
Bobinatus, otherwise known as Talon.
Do you need me to be? I can be, I suppose.
As you say this, you feel your feet are being taken by some water flowing on your feet, but you feel trapped there. You have two Samakians beside taking the stone and say, I needed a champion, you will be Talim. As she says that, the real Talim is being dropped down 40 feet. And the creature just gets into the water with you, Bob.
Bye.
Yeah. And yeah, for some reasons, you are being brought, just closing with that, you are being brought into some sort of a big arena fight underwater. you can breathe. She has made some magic to fight.
Oh dear.
Because she wants you to be a champion. So she wanted, yeah. As the two others, well, the Pegasus has been undamaged. One of the few boats that survived this big monster. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know what to add.
Well, I tell the girls, like when we finally go there and we see oh gosh, what are their names? We see Ella and Fidel. It's like, yeah, Bob's not coming. But
Bob done other things.
They were hiding in another barrel of.
I have a vision of you guys like writing him off, and then like 20 years later he shows up. Hi guys.
Oh yeah. Me too.
How are you?
I lived underwater for a while. I was a champion. Yeah,
that was weird.
It was still better than where I came from, though.
Still better, yeah, definitely.
It's not hell, it's water.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
All right, so yeah, I think we'll close on that. You know, that's the best ending I could tell. I will just stop the broadcast.
Sure.
Thanks for all the viewers.